All right, there we go. We're live, baby. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Tim Reynolds Show. As we see the Carolina Panthers will start off the game here with their first drive of the game. Bryce Young is in shotgun. He'll look to throw. Quick throw out, and that's completed for a gain of about 5 yards to number 17, Levet.
Yeah, and I'm going to start off with these two behemoths inside, Damian Lewis, Robert Hunt. I'm telling you what, they invested big money in their offensive line in the offseason, and those two guys are really the actuator of this offensive running.
And now we see second down and short coming up for the Carolina Panthers. Bryce Young in shotgun. Hubbard to the right in the backfield. And now Bryce will look to throw downfield, and that's over the head of number 84. Kind of thrown behind him. So that'll bring up third down and 5. Welcome, everybody, to Tim Reynolds Show's live play-by-play of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the Carolina Panthers.
David, you saw him right there on the coverage, running down with the tight end on the seam. I'll tell you what, he's really not only a great coach.
All right, here we go. Third down here on the opening drive of the game. Bryce Young in shotgun by himself. The Buccaneers defense is showing blitz. And they do bring the blitz. Coming at Bryce Young, he tosses it up and overthrows his intended target, Adam Thielen. But there is a flag on the play.
Trey Blake is our referee.
Yo, what's up, Blake? Huh? There's something you don't see very often. Looks like it was an offsides on the offense. So now the Bucs will decline that. Now it's a 3-and-out for the Carolina Panthers offense to kick off the game as they will punt it back to the Bucs offense.
And the punting unit comes up. Looks like we have a referee who is down at the 32-yard line.
Oh, that's a bummer. We see a referee down on the play, injured.
Somebody ran into him. It's Carl Paganelli. And let's look at the middle portion of the screen. He's around the 34-yard line. And bumps into a member of the Bucs.
Yeah, that's Vi Jones.
Vi Jones just called up active for Tampa Bay. We hope the official is okay.
Ooh.
Welcome, everybody, to Tim Reynolds Show's live play-by-play of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the Carolina Panthers. How y'all doing today? We got Steve, we got Star Spike Brawl in there, and Blake in the chat. Welcome, everybody. Hope y'all are having an awesome football Sunday as we see the Buccaneers taking on the Carolina Panthers here in Week 13 of the 2024 NFL season. Make sure you guys like and subscribe to Tim Reynolds Show and share and invite your friends into the chat. It's all love for football here, baby. And happy belated Thanksgiving to everybody. And hope you're having a good holiday weekend here on this football Sunday in Week 13. Let's go, everybody. This is Tim Reynolds Show. All right, so we see the Carolina Panthers just went 3-and-out on their first drive of the game. So now the Buccaneers will get the ball here for their first possession in the first quarter. After this punt, we see a referee is actually down and injured right now for the game. So that's why we're at the commercial break. What's up, Motown Mitch in the chat? Welcome, everybody. Thanks for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. This is our live play-by-play of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the Carolina Panthers. And that's right, Baker's gonna bake, baby. Let's go. Man, we had some big games going on already earlier today, guys. Some high-scoring games in the NFL. Right now, the Cincinnati Bengals and Pittsburgh Steelers have a score of Pittsburgh leading 44-31. The Seattle Seahawks were able to get the victory 26-21 over the New York Jets. Houston leads the Jacksonville Jaguars 23-20 right now in the fourth quarter. And Washington has 42 points scored on the Tennessee Titans as they're winning 42-19 in the fourth quarter. And now we'll see the punt from the Carolina Panthers offense.
Standing inside the 15, ready to return.
Nice kick. And that'll go out right about the 27, 26-yard line. And that's where the Tampa Bay Buccaneers offense will start their first drive of the game. And here comes quarterback Baker Mayfield. And since 2023, he's got 52 touchdown passes, which is the most in the NFL for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers quarterback, as he leads this offense for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers' first drive of the game. And we see Rachaad White is the starting back in the backfield. Baker Mayfield under center. Ball's at the 26-yard line. K-Dot put in motion. They'll hand it off to Rachaad White up the middle. He gets pushed up to about a 5 or 6 yard gain. So second down and short coming up for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers offense. Thank you, chat, for hanging out here with Tim Reynolds Show. We'll get to your comments near our next commercial break. Thanks for hanging out here, guys. Make sure you like and subscribe to Tim Reynolds Show. Let's go. All right, so second down coming up for the Buccaneers offense. Second down and 4 to be exact at the 32-yard line. Baker Mayfield now in shotgun. Rachaad White, the back in the backfield. He'll motion him out of the backfield. Baker drops the snap, and he'll get sacked on the play. Number 47, Jewell, comes in on a blitz, and he's able to get to the quarterback after Baker Mayfield dropped the snap. As we see on the replay, a low snap from the center, the rookie, number 62. And because of that, Baker Mayfield had to get the ball back in his hands and was immediately tackled down. Luckily, we didn't have a penalty flag on there. It could have been helmet to helmet on the quarterback. But now third down and 11, ball's at the 25-yard line. Baker looking to throw. 5-man pass rush. Baker throws it, and that's over the head of Mike Evans, the intended target. And now fourth down and 12 coming up for the Buccaneers. So the defense there for the Panthers are able to step up and force a 3-and-out for the Buccaneers offense on their first possession of the game. As we see the replay here, the intended target was wide receiver Mike Evans, but unfortunately the ball was just thrown a little bit too much over his head. A lot of hand grabbing there from Horn, number 8. On the Carolina Panthers defense, but that forces a 4th and 12 and a punt from Gill. Kind of a lopsided kick that bounces, but luckily the Bucs get a nice roll and bounce on that one as it'll go down all the way to the 21-yard line, and that's where the Carolina Panthers will start their next possession here in this game. 0-0 at the end of the first quarter, or I should say in the first quarter, 12 minutes and 33 seconds left to go. Thank you guys for hanging out here with Tim Reynolds Show. Make sure you guys like and subscribe to the channel. What's up, chat? Hope everybody's doing good. Let's get to your comments here. Man, we got a bunch of you in. Shout out to my boy Motown Mitch and Blake saying Baker's gonna bake, baby. Let's see. A lot of haze from everybody. Hi, how everybody's doing. We got Benny YT in the chat. Sports and Game says hi and go Eagles. We got Tyler Fan saying go Bucks. What's up, man? Jim Crow is also in. What's going on? Logan W, welcome back to the chat, guys. Shout out to Chiefs saying go Chiefs. Yeah, man, Steve and everybody else, thank you guys for hanging out here in the chat. Oh, the Aussie guy is back in too. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the chat. Man, talk about a crazy Week 13 right now in the NFL. So many high-scoring games going on right now. As we see, some of the afternoon games are starting to close out here with the Buccaneers starting at 4:05. Man, guys, what's going on? Carson, welcome back into the chat. Thank you guys for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. Make sure you guys are hitting that like button. We're trying to get a goal here of at least 50 likes on this live stream. But you know what? I bet you we can at least make it to 100. So let's see if we can make it happen, chat. Thank you guys so much for hanging out here for this live play-by-play as the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are taking on the Carolina Panthers. We are now at 0-0 in the first quarter as both teams have had their first possession of the game. Both 3 and outs as the defenses are stepping up here for both teams. Jamie and LW or Logan W in the chat. What's going on, guys? Woo! Let's go!
We talked about Bryce Young improvement. I want to show you right here. In control. Look at bring the tight end in.
And Bryce Young's coming into this one. It's Carolina Panthers ball. The Buccaneers just punted it back to the Carolina Panthers, and now the Panthers will start their second possession at the 21-yard line. Quarterback Bryce Young comes into this matchup playing very, very well last week against the Chiefs, where he was 11 of 14 against the blitz for 135 yards and a touchdown. And now we'll see Bryce Young under center. Chupa Hubbard is the back in the backfield, and he'll take the handoff going up the middle, and he's tackled down after about a 5 or 6 yard gain. So a good run there by Hubbard. So now second down and short coming up for the Carolina Panthers offense. Actually make it second down and 5. Ball is now on the Carolina Panthers 26-yard line as we're approaching 12 minutes to go in the first quarter. A 0-0 ball game. Bryce Young under center once again. Chupa Hubbard is the running back. 3 wide receiver set. Bryce Young will hand it off again. Hubbard goes to the left side of the line now, but he's only able to get a couple on that rushing play as the Buccaneers defense are able to make the tackle. And that's Dave Canales, the first season as the Panthers head coach. A 3-8 record. He was the Tampa Bay Buccaneers offensive coordinator last year in 2023. Now third down and 3 coming up for the Panthers offense. The Panthers are 34%, 27th in the NFL on third down as Bryce Young steps up to scramble, but I think the Bucs were able to tackle him down a yard short of the fourth down marker, or the first down marker, I should say, bringing up fourth down. As we see here on the replay, Bryce Young steps up into the middle of the pocket, runs straight up the middle, and Antoine Winfield Jr., the safety, is able to tackle him down. And now fourth down and 1, so the Panthers will have to punt the ball once again. A quick 3 and out for the Buccaneers defense once again. So now we'll see where the Buccaneers will start their second possession of the game. Good kick. And that's another short kick. And that gets to about the 37-yard line. Good field position here for the Buccaneers. Now the Buccaneers at 5-6 are still in, have a chance to win the division. And last season we won 5 of the last 6 games to win the NFC South with a 9-8 record. And we have the easiest remaining schedule in the NFL. But we got to make sure we show up for all these games, folks. That's for sure. All right, Baker Mayfield now in the backfield with Bucky Irvin and Rachaad White. And that's a handoff to Rachaad White. He goes up the middle. He finds a hole and gets the first down for Tampa Bay. And that's a nice gain of 11 yards up to the 48-yard line for Rachaad White. And we see the replay here. They put 2 linemen in motion to the right side as soon as they snap the ball, coming around the center. Making a nice hole there for Rachaad White on that play. So now first down and 10 as we're approaching 10 minutes to go here in the first quarter. 0-0. Baker Mayfield in the backfield with Rachaad White and Bucky Irving once again. Put Bucky Irving in motion. Baker Mayfield, quick throw, and off the hands of Mike Evans. And you don't normally see that from the veteran wide receiver as he just dropped that one Second down and 10 coming up for the Buccaneers offense. And it got tipped right at the line of scrimmage, and that's why, unfortunately, Mike Evans is not able to bring that football in.
Mike Evans, that tip, all of a sudden it comes in there at a little different level, a little different wobble to it.
And now we see here second down and 10 at the 48-yard line. Baker Mayfield in shotgun. Bucky Irving is the running back in the backfield. Baker Mayfield, quick throw out to Sterling Shepard, number 17. He's got some room down the field inside the 45-yard line. All the way down near the 30, I believe. What a nice play from the Buccaneers offense. A quick screen out to Shepard there on the left side of the formation. Nice block there from Tristan Wirfs and Mike Evans to spring loose the wide receiver, who gets a gain of 21 yards all the way down to the Carolina Panther 31-yard line. Baker Mayfield under center, first down and 10. Bucky Irving is the back. He'll take the handoff up the middle. He's got some room, breaks through a tackle, and gets another Tampa Bay first down. Nice run there from Bucky Irving, the running back, as he was able to take that carry for 11 yards down to the Carolina Panther 20-yard line and fire the cannons, because the Buccaneers are in the red zone.
Nice little change of pace.
As we're under 9 minutes in the first quarter, a 0-0 ball game. We see Baker Mayfield under center, first down and 10. Bucky Irving is the running back, and they'll hand it off. Bucky Irving up the middle, breaks another tackle, and gets a gain of about 5 yards on that rush. What's going on, chat? We'll get to your comments here in a little bit on the next commercial break. And now we see second down and 6 coming up for the Buccaneers at the Carolina Panthers 16-yard line.
Certainly has an best player on their team. Everybody talks about it. J.C. Horn, he's had injuries early throughout his career.
Baker Mayfield comes up under center once again. Bucky Irving is the running back in the backfield. They'll hand it off to him again. He bounces back to the left side, and he's only able to get a gain of a couple on that play. And now third down coming up for the Buccaneers as we are approaching 7 minutes to go in the first quarter. A 0-0 ball game. The Buccaneers are in the red zone at the Carolina Panthers 14-yard line. Baker Mayfield breaks the huddle. He's in shotgun. We see a 4 wide receiver set, call it 3 wide receiver set to the right side. The tight end Otten on the left. Rashad White in the backfield. They'll hand it off to Rashad White on 3rd and 4. He follows his blockers, and he's going to be very close to the first down marker, and we'll have to see where they put the ball. Rashad White with a nice run there to the right side. And now Baker Mayfield staying out on the field as it's 4th down and 1. Ball's on the Carolina Panther 11-yard line. So a big 4th down coming up here for the Buccaneers offense.
What that does for you in pass protection, what that does for you as an offense to keep your quarterback clean makes all the difference in the world.
Here we go. Buccaneers on 4th and 1. Baker Mayfield under center, hands it off to Rashad White, and White's got enough for the first down. That's a beautiful play call from Liam Cohen, the offensive coordinator for the Bucs. Hand it off to your big guy, Rashad White, goes straight up the middle, gets a gain of 3 yards on the play, and that's enough for a Tampa Bay Buccaneers first down.
Has really made a difference for them. Their right guard is
And now 1st and goal at the Carolina Panther 9-yard line. Under 6 minutes to go here in the first quarter. 0-0 ball game. Baker Mayfield under center. They put a wide receiver in motion, hand it off to Bucky Irving, and he goes up the middle for a gain of about 4 or 5 down to the 4-yard line. Second down and goal coming up here for the Buccaneers offense.
I'm telling you what, he is a complete.
That's a gain of 5 yards on that play as the rookie running back Bucky Irving being used very, very well already in this game, as he has 5.9 yards per touch, which is actually 4th in the NFL for running backs this season. So the rookie having a big impact for this Buccaneers offense. Baker Mayfield in shotgun will look to throw. Blitz coming from the Panthers, and that's off the hands of his tight end, Cade Otton, who had a touchdown reception there, and it just bounces off his fingertips. Man, that's a tough break there for the Bucs tight end. As we see the replay, he goes out and in on the right side. It's a nice pass from Baker, and I think Cade Otton's just not able to bring the pass in. Good coverage there from Horn, the cornerback for the Panthers. Now 3rd down and goal coming up with 5:17 left to go in this first quarter. Baker Mayfield in shotgun. Panthers bring a 4-man rush. Baker throws it up to Mike Evans, who is being held, and we see a penalty flag come out on the play. And now we'll see what the penalty marker is, as it looks like holding in the end zone from the defense. And that's pass interference on number 2 of the defense, preventing Mike Evans from being able to make a play on that ball. And now because of that, we'll see 1st and goal for the Buccaneers at the 1-yard line. Oh boy, it's Vita Vea, the defensive tackle, in on this heavy set for the Buccaneers on 1st and goal. Baker Mayfield under center. Bucky Irving is the running back. He'll take the handoff, and he's tackled down, but it won't go down until finally 75 brings down Irving, and that'll be no gain on 2nd down, or bringing up 2nd down.
Watch him walking away from this thing right here. Down there at the bottom. Look at this. He's open. He didn't see him walk right in. He'd have walked right in.
Vita Vea there on that heavy set. Now we'll see 2nd and goal for the Buccaneers after a loss of a yard on that rushing play. Still a heavy set. Mike Evans is the one wide receiver to Baker's left. He's under center. Rashad White's in the backfield. Baker looking for and that's caught one-handed from Mike Evans. That's a Tampa Bay touchdown. Fire them cannons. What a one-handed grab from Mike Evans. And he gets 2 feet down. That's a catch. That's a touchdown. Tampa Bay. Wow. Wow. What a play from the Buccaneers offense. And now we see the extra point is good, as the Tampa Bay Buccaneers now take a 7-0 lead in the first quarter with just under 5 minutes remaining. What a beautiful catch from Mike Evans on that. Able to get both feet in bounds with the one-handed grab. A beautiful throw from Baker Mayfield on that drive. Man. Thank you guys for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. Let's make sure we get rid of these. All right, guys, in the chat, shout out to my wife, Amber Reynolds. What's up, baby? Hey, if I could get a drink, sweetheart, and maybe some of the throat spray, if you don't mind, my beautiful wife. And, guys, thank you for hanging out here in the chat. Carson, Motown Mitch, Tyler, Logan Dub, Carson, Blake, Guinevere. What's going on, guys? All right, let me see if I can get caught up here on the chat. Motown Mitch saying, what up, Jamie? Tyler chiming in saying, yo. My wife, Amber Reynolds, saying, let's go Tampa Bay. That's right. Guys, make sure you're hitting that like button. Let's try to get that like count up here for this one. And now we see someone's asking, Logan W asked, hey, Tim, Ravens or Eagles? I'm going with the Ravens in that matchup. I really do think it's going to be an epic game, but I'm looking for the Ravens to get the victory in that one against the Eagles. Eagles are 9-2 right now. They got the better defense, in my opinion, but I just think maybe you could see an upset here, as I really do think. Actually, I think the Ravens are favored in here, but I know most people are probably picking the Eagles. I think the Ravens are going to be able to get the job done in that matchup. Bengals lose another 30-point game. Carson, I'm so sorry to hear that for your Cincinnati Bengals, man. But hey, Joe Burrow continues to put up big fantasy numbers for my fantasy team. All right, guys. Tyler says, hey, Carson, Tim was live yesterday. Yep, we did a live play-by-play for the WWE Premium Live event, Survivor Series War Games. And chat, please make sure you check out Tim Reynolds Show, as I did do a WWE show review of that Premium Live event that's now up on my channel. Thank you guys for hanging out here with Tim Reynolds Show's live play-by-play of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the Carolina Panthers. Make sure you hit that like button, as the Buccaneers have a 7-0 lead in the first quarter. No, last night, not yesterday. Yeah, I messed that up. Last night, yesterday. Thanks, Carson. Appreciate you paying attention, pal.
Handled the tight end, couldn't handle the great receiver. 101st touchdown catch for Mike Evans. That hand warmer for Baker. He had throw his fire. I'll tell you that. Look at him. He's over there. He is
Baker Mayfield pumping up the guys on the sideline. And now we'll see the kick here, as the Carolina Panthers will take the touchback.
He went down at the very beginning of the game with some contact from other players. So the good news is,
appreciate you, baby. Thank you, thank you. I
already
got one of these. So.
He went straight back to the X-ray room where X-rays
thank you.
performed.
Woo! How about that, guys? So sweet when the wife can bring you a little bit of extra juice and some of the throat spray.
Not be able to return to the game tonight, but all in all, in the long run, he's going to be just fine.
All right. So looks like they'll be missing a referee for the rest of this game, as he was carted off the field. But now, 1st down and 10. Bryce Young looks to throw. He's under duress. Gets rid of it to the rookie running back, who makes a couple men move. He's going up the field, almost down to the 50-yard line. And wow, what a big play there from the Carolina Panthers rookie running back. As we see, quarterback Bryce Young was being blitzed and was under duress on the play. As we see the replay here, fakes the handoff and has to make a juke move to get the ball out to number 24, Jonathan Brooks, who takes it for a gain of 18 yards all the way down to the Carolina Panthers' 48-yard line. A nice play there from Bryce Young. And now we see the pistol formation for the Panthers offense. Bryce Young will hand it off to the rookie running back, who's stuffed up after only a gain of a yard on the play.
What impact will that umpire being out of this game have on the rest of the officiating crew?
It's got a big impact on offensive holding, quite frankly, because he leaves his position on the offensive backfield, which leaves referee Trey Blake. He's basically in charge of officiating the 5 interior players now. So
all right, guys. 2nd down and 9 after that run for the Carolina Panthers offense.
He's a great official. And,
pistol formation once again for quarterback Bryce Young. Running back Jonathan Brooks is in the backfield. Ball is snapped. Bryce Young standing in the pocket and delivers a nice pass to Leggett, number 17. Makes the catch, and that'll be enough for a 1st down. Gain of about 14 yards on that catch. As we see on the replay, Bryce Young was able to stay in the pocket there. A clean pocket for the Panthers quarterback. Throws it to the left side of the field, where Leggett, number 17, makes the catch. Gain of 14. 1st down, Panthers at the 37-yard line in Tampa Bay territory.
On the bench, played 5 games behind Andy Dalton, and the 5 games that he's played since, he's really...
Now 1st down and 10. Bryce Young in the pistol formation, fakes the handoff, play action, steps up in the pocket. He's under duress, and that's a fumble! The ball's on the ground, and the Carolina Panthers somehow are able to get on top of it. But now they roll an incomplete pass? I'm not sure about that one. That was a crazy play there. As we see the replay,
And this is something he's done much
Bryce Young trying to negotiate where to put the ball, and okay, so somehow he gets the ball out going forward, and that is going to be an incomplete pass as we got 2 minutes left to go here in the first quarter, and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers lead 7-0, and that incomplete pass will bring up 2nd down and 10 for the Carolina Panthers offense.
Logan Hall was the guy. Yeah, Bryce Young, though, dropped those. He started those previous 4, and they were 2-2 during that stretch. He's got 5 touchdown passes, 1 each, at least, in each of the last.
All right, so here we go. Carolina Panthers offense comes out for 2nd and 10 after that incomplete pass. 5 wide receivers set. Bryce Young in shotgun will look to throw. Steps up in the pocket, and he finds a man, number 83, Moore. The former Buccaneer makes the catch. And that'll be a gain of 7 yards. And 3rd down and 3 coming up now for the Carolina Panthers offense. Bryce Young, a nice short pass there, able to step up into the pocket, stand behind his protection, and find the open man in the middle of the field, David Moore, number 83. Now 3rd down and 3 at the 31-yard line for the Panthers offense. Bryce Young in shotgun will hand it off to Chuba Hubbard, but he's stuffed. A big tackle from newly acquired veteran safety Mike Edwards comes in with the huge tackle from his safety position, and now 4th down coming up for the Panthers. But the offense will stay on the field. No, maybe not, as now we'll see the field goal unit come out at the last second for the Panthers.
What do you think about this call versus less than a yard?
Well, Dave Canales obviously wants to put points on the board, and, you know, you put a drive together.
47-yard attempt coming up for Eddie Bernino, the former Gator. He's 5 for 6 this season in between 40 and 49 yards. Kick is up, and it's right down the middle. That'll be good as the Carolina Panthers now get on the board as they cut the lead from 7-3. As we're nearing the end of the first quarter, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers lead this one 7-3. All right, guys, welcome to Tim Reynolds Show's live play-by-play of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the Carolina Panthers. Let's get to the chat. Appreciate you guys. Blake says we can get to 30 likes on the goal. Let's make it happen, guys. I think we can make it to at least 50 likes. Let's make sure everybody that's in the chat, you're smashing that like button. And we got Shane in the chat that says, hello, thanks for this, Tim. Hey, no problem, man. Thanks for joining the chat, Shane. Appreciate you. Carson says, do you like Baker Mayfield? Duh. Yeah, one of the best quarterbacks in the league right now, the way he's playing. All right, thank you, guys. Blake says, yeah, Brady got the GOAT, but Baker's like baby goat. I like that, dude. Baby goat. Why not, man? Thank you, Carson. Appreciate all the support here, guys. Thank you for hanging out here with Tim Reynolds Show for this live play-by-play. We're nearing the end of the first quarter with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers leading the Carolina Panthers in Week 13, 7-3, after the Panthers were able to get that field goal there to cut the lead in the first quarter. And we got to get rid of all the spam in the chat. Don't need none of that, right? All right, guys, be right back. Emergency break. Be right back. Okay. All right, we're back. We're back. All right. Woo. All right. Man, hate it when you got to make those emergency little breaks there.
Giving him an opportunity. opportunity to be recognized as a head coach. There they are before the game saying hello, even though it's a in-house division battle here. All smiles before the kick.
Yeah, that's what happened.
And a sign of respect shown from the Buccaneers, from their players and coaches, to the head coach of the Panthers, Dave Canales, last year's Tampa Bay Buccaneers offensive coordinator. I love the show of respect there after a college football season and this week where we didn't see a lot of that. And now we see a return here for the Buccaneers, getting down to about the 25 or the 26-yard line. And that's where Baker Mayfield and this Bucs offense will start their third drive of the game. After scoring on their last drive, we'll see what Baker Mayfield can do here. And on the Buccaneers' last drive, 12 plays, 63 yards, and a touchdown after going 3 and out on their first possession. So now we'll see what the Buccaneers offense can do. Ball is at the 26-yard line. Baker Mayfield is now under center. Bucky Irvin is the running back in the backfield. 3 wide receivers set to the left of Baker. Put a receiver in motion, but hand it off to Bucky Irvin, who gets tripped up after only a gain of a couple on the play. He had some room on the right side of the line there of the formation, but got tripped up and wasn't able to get all the way to the right side. So now 2nd down and 9, as that was only a gain of a yard. And this should be the last play of the first quarter. Now shotgun formation here. Baker Mayfield in the backfield with Bucky Irvin, the rookie. They put a receiver in motion. Baker looking to throw. Downfield, left side, and that's over the head of his intended target, Sterling Shepard. And Baker Mayfield can't believe that there's no flag on the play, as it looked like there was possible pass interference there from the Carolina Panthers secondary. As we see the replay come up here, we'll see exactly what happened. Number 2, Jackson in coverage. Sterling Shepard makes a nice little back and in route there. Grabs the arm, but I don't think that was enough of a grab there to warrant a flag, even though Baker Mayfield really wanted one. So now 3 seconds left to go in the first quarter. 3rd down and 9, ball at the 27. Baker Mayfield in shotgun, blitz coming, a high snap. Baker Mayfield steps up, throws, and it's behind his intended target, as that was Carson Palmer not able to reel in that pass. And now at the end of the first quarter, the Buccaneers will have to punt the ball back to the Carolina Panthers. Tough play there, as we see Carson not able to ring in that pass. What's going on, chat, as we're at commercial break? Let's see what you guys are popping off here. Hope you guys are hitting that like button. And guys, shout out, we got a new subscriber in the chat. Let's go. Is it Kidder96? What's going on? Welcome to the chat, guys. Gaming Dan, welcome, Gaming Dan, to the chat. Appreciate you joining us here. And let's see, we got some questions here coming from the chat. Happy Sunday, says Gaming Dan. So with Tim gone and I'm a Lions fan, I have to say, let's go Bucs. That's right. Thank you, Motown Mitch. Appreciate the shout out for my Tampa Bay Buccaneers. All right, let's see. Looks like we got a question here from Tyler. Says, you should be doing Saturday night's main event pay-per-view on December 14, 2024. Hey, with how well last night's premium live event for the WWE did, as Tim did a live play-by-play, I did one for my Tim Reynolds show. It was pretty fun to do, and I'm glad you guys thought it was pretty awesome. So maybe we'll have to see about doing Saturday night's main event. Oh, man, my throat's so raspy today. Thank you guys for hanging out here. Carson Palmer playing wide receiver now. I guess so, maybe not. Gaming Dan says, go Lions, whoop them cheeseheads on Thursday night. That's right, guys. We definitely will be doing that one. A live play-by-play of Thursday Night Football coming up this week, where we will see the Detroit Lions taking on the Green Bay Packers. Logan W says the Seahawks game was so stressful, but they were able to pull it off. That's for sure. A back-and-forth game against the New York Jets. Gaming Dan also says, congratulations on the 500 subscriber milestone. Soon it will be to 1K. Yeah, brother, we just reached over 600 subscribers on Tim Reynolds Show. So thank you guys so much for hanging out and supporting the channel. It really means a lot to me. And hey, this is just a guy following his dream, man, trying to be a YouTuber, loving what we're doing here. And guys, so far for the first quarter stats, 67 total yards for the Buccaneers offense on 8 total plays. And we see the Carolina Panthers have 55 total yards on 12 plays in the first quarter as the Buccaneers lead 7-3. And now we'll see the Buccaneers offense punt it back to the Carolina Panthers here.
The former Buck and Raheem Blackshear. Well, so far, I've kind of been bouncing around on this cool evening.
Crazy day or crazy week in the NFL, Week 13.
No fair catch.
And no fair catch as it's reeled in and tackled down by the returner immediately. And the ball will now be inside the 25 at the, I'd say 23-yard line is where the Carolina Panthers offense will start. Bryce Young, 4 for 7 right now for 43 yards in that first quarter. Ball is at the 24-yard line here for the Panthers offense. Bryce Young under center. Chuba Hubbard, the running back, in the backfield. Bryce Young will hand it off to Hubbard. Goes to the left side, tries to cut back, but Yaya Dabi, number 0, is able to make the tackle for loss there and pushes back the Carolina Panthers offense. So second down and long coming up. And we see Dabi's able to just hold the outside, stay right there side to side, able to get in and get the tackle for a 1-yard loss. So now second down and 11 coming up for Bryce Young, who's in a unique triangle pistol formation, 3 men in the backfield. Bryce Young will get a quick throw out to Leggett, number 17, and he's got enough for a first down. A unique, almost college-like formation from the Panthers offense, 3 men in the backfield, and they're able to get a quick throw out after the play action to Leggett, number 17, who was able to find a hole in the zone. And that's a gain of 14 yards on the play down to the Carolina Panther 37-yard line. And now we see I formation. Play action from Bryce Young. Under duress, barely gets rid of it as he was almost sacked from Anthony Nelson, number 98. And that'll bring up second down and 10 after that incomplete pass. Bryce Young, play action there on that play, rolls to his right side and immediately is met by pass rusher Anthony Nelson, number 98, and he's able to get rid of the ball at the last second, overthrows his intended target, so incomplete pass, and now Bryce Young comes out in shotgun on this second down and 10. Ball at the 37-yard line. Chuba Hubbard is the running back in the backfield. Ball is snapped. Blitz coming from the Bucs. Panthers pick it up. Throw to the right. It's wobbly, and that's a inaccurate pass intended for David Moore, number 83. But that's incomplete, and now third down and long coming up for the Panthers offense. A pretty wobbly, inaccurate pass from Bryce Young. The Panthers pick up the blitz. Bryce Young throws it to the right side of the formation. He's got his receiver. And oh man, it actually is in the hands of David Moore. It could have had a chance to catch that. But now because of the drop pass, it'll be third down and 10. Bryce Young is in shotgun. They are 0 for 3 on third down in this game thus far. Bucs showing blitz. What will they do here? And they do bring a blitz. Bryce Young has to scramble out of the way to the right and just throws the ball up, and he's got a wide receiver wide open down the field. That's number 82, the tight end, Tremble. Wow. As Bryce Young is able to get the ball out, scrambling away from the blitzers of the Buccaneers as they brought 6. And we see a breakdown in the coverage as Turnbull gets behind the defense and gets the pass play completed for a big gain of 38 yards down to the Tampa Bay Buccaneer 25-yard line. That's the biggest play for the Carolina Panthers offense in this game. And now Bryce Young on shotgun will look to throw again. A quick throw out to number 88. A gain of about 7 on that pass play. Bryce Young pumping up his guys. Looking like a leader out there for the Panthers offense. If you're a Panthers fan, you definitely got to love to see that. Love the enthusiasm from the Carolina Panthers team. Now we'll see 2nd down and 4 at the Buccaneers 19-yard line. Bryce Young and the Panthers are in the red zone. Under center goes Bryce Young. Chuba Hubbard is the running back in the backfield. They'll toss it to him. It's a double toss, a triple toss as they're looking for a flea flicker. But Bryce Young's running around like a crazy man. Throws it up, and that's incomplete. What a crazy sequence of stuff that happened on that play. As we see a toss to Hubbard, a reverse toss to the wide receiver who tosses it back to Bryce Young, looking for a flea flicker there, but everybody's covered downfield, and Bryce Young just has to get rid of it. So now 3rd down and 4 coming up for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers defense, as Bryce Young will be in shotgun here for the Panthers offense. 3rd down and 4 at the 19-yard line. Shotgun. Bryce Young will look to throw. Blitz coming from the Buccaneers. Bryce Young throws it up and overthrows his man as Leggett, number 17, had a beat on the cornerback there, but an overthrow from the Carolina Panthers quarterback. And now we'll have to see the field goal unit come out here for the Panthers offense.
We saw the difference between Baker and Mayfield putting it on Mike Evans for the touchdown, and that one was an uncatchable ball. You got to give your guy an opportunity either to catch it or at least draw a penalty, draw a pass interference.
Sam Cook, welcome to the chat. We got Red-Eyed Dicer also in the chat. Welcome. Appreciate you guys. And oh, that's a missed field goal from 38 yards out. As number 4, the kicker, Paterno, misses that one wide left. And the Carolina Panthers now will have to give the ball back to the Buccaneers in good field position after that missed 38-yard field goal from the Panthers kicker.
That deserves an owl.
That guy's usually pretty accurate for the Panthers, but unfortunately he misses that kick there, and the Buccaneers still lead 7-3. Under 12 minutes to go in the first half in this second quarter of play. Welcome, chat. Thanks for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show for this live play-by-play. Make sure you guys hit that like button. We're already up to 13 likes in the chat. We're hoping to reach a goal of at least 50, but I think we can make it to 100. Let's go, everybody. Woo! Man. Throat's a little raspy today. I did a live play-by-play for the WWE Premium Live Event Survivor Series War Games last night, and that was epic. So, kind of lost my voice a little bit, but we're battling it out here, guys. Thanks for hanging out with us here. And I will go over the stats for both teams at this point. Bryce Young, 7 for 14 for 101 yards on the day. The rushing attack for the Panthers, though, only 6 carries for 11 yards to this point. And Tommy Turnbull, the tight end, has the big catch for 38 yards. And Leggett has 3 catches for 32 yards now for the Carolina Panthers offense. We also see for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Baker Mayfield not throwing the ball too well already, only 2 for 7 for 23 yards. But we are running the ball pretty well as it's 11 carries for 44 yards for the Buccaneers rushing attack, and Sterling Shepard has the 1 big catch for 21 yards, and Mike Evans has the 1 catch for 2 yards and a touchdown for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Woo! Thank you guys for hanging out here on the Tim Reynolds Show. Make sure you guys like and subscribe to the channel. Appreciate y'all. As we're here in the second quarter, 11:39 left to go. The Buccaneers lead 7-3.
The Mass Singer quarterfinals. Get ready for some epic showdowns, some who will survive the night. All new.
Chat, hope everybody had a happy Thanksgiving and an awesome holiday weekend.
Maybe want to be the mass kicker after if it's so.
Woo, man, some of the diehard fans came out to Carolina Panthers Stadium. As we see the Buccaneers offense, Baker Mayfield in the pistol formation, both running back Irving and White in the backfield. They'll hand it off to Irving. He goes to the right side, and he's able to get a gain of about 3 yards on the play, but we have a flag on the field. Right now, the Buccaneers are winning 7-3 in the second quarter. And that flag will be on the offense. Center Graham Barton was the person with the hold, and that'll back the Buccaneers offense up.
But he's in the middle right here. You can see him fighting against Tuttle, and this little grab right here. You see the jersey stretch, and that one was easy. Was it easy?
Easy call there for the refs on that holding call.
Man, he's made a huge difference. Not only one.
Now we'll see first down and 20 at the 18-yard line. Baker Mayfield in shotgun. Bucky Irving, the running back.
Really sets the protections.
Baker Mayfield looking to throw. Under duress, has to scramble, and he goes down from Jadeveon Clowney, who's able to get the toes of Baker Mayfield and gets the sack on the play, backing up the Buccaneers offense even more on this drive. As we see Jadeveon Clowney on the left side there going up against right tackle Luke Gedeke, and he gets around him and is able to trip up Baker Mayfield, who goes all the way down at the 5-yard line. That's a loss of 13 yards, and now a second down and 33 coming up for the Buccaneers offense, who's just going backwards here. Now Baker Mayfield in shotgun. Rachaad White in the backfield. They'll hand it off to Rachaad White, who goes up the middle, gets a decent gain of about 8 yards on that run, but third down and very long coming up for the Buccaneers offense.
Yeah, for the season coming in, Carolina's defense only had 17 sacks, second fewest, but in the last couple of games, they've been able to apply pressure with Clowney and DJ Waddle.
So now third down and 25 coming up for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, who leads 7-3 as we're under 10 minutes to go here in the first half. Second quarter, Buccaneers now third down and 25. Ball's at the 14-yard line. Baker Mayfield in shotgun looking to throw. Gets a quick screen out to Otten, and Otten drops his second pass of the day. But there's a flag on the play.
And some of the players are discussing things.
Players jawing out through everybody. We'll have to see what the penalty marker is. Thank you guys for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. Make sure you like and subscribe.
Filled again.
And now the receiver downfield. Offense, 62. That penalty is declined.
So an eligible man downfield for the Buccaneers. That penalty's declined, and now the Bucs will have to punt it away on fourth down and 25.
Yeah, well, I think it's been something, point of emphasis, something we used to get away with a lot back in the day. And a screen, anytime you want to be a good screen team, it's so much timing, so much acting to being a good screen team. And then your ability to stay down the line of scrimmage when you release. That time, Bart just got himself too deep.
And the pressure of the punter, Trenton Gill. The ball comes out of there, and it's short of the 40. Let's check the exact spot on Tampa Bay. The Panthers are going to love where they're taking this ball over on offense. The pressure on Gill.
So it looks like Gill, the punter, was not able to get a good kickoff, and that goes off of the right side of the foot of Gill, and he knew it as soon as he kicked it. And oh my goodness, that is a terrible play for the Buccaneers offense.
After that weak punt down, spotted at the 36-yard line of the Bucs, and here comes Canales and Bryce Young.
Yeah, it's been odd.
So that was about, I don't know, a 20-yard punt? Because now the ball is at the 36-yard line for the Carolina Panthers offense, in prime position here to get some points on the board. As now we see Bryce Young under center. Chuba Hubbard is the running back in the backfield. Bryce Young tosses it to Hubbard, to the left side, and he's met right at the line of scrimmage, but breaks the tackle. But there's a flag that comes in on the play as we got laundry on the field. So a 22-yard kick from the punter, Trenton Gill. A terrible kick. But now we'll see what the penalty is, as KJ Britt, the linebacker, is down on the play, injured.
One of the top tacklers on the team. And waiting on the flag, what the call is. There's Britt. Already had an official carted away with injury. So they're down one. They have an umpire.
So as the referees are discussing what the penalty flag is, KJ Britt's being attended to on the field. Whoa! So a personal foul, illegal block on the defense. And now that's going to help out the Panthers offense even more after that penalty marker. And they called it on Antoine Winfield Jr. As we see the replay here, we'll see where the penalty flag happens.
Like right here, Dean takes him up, but you see going down on Damian Lewis right there, around the knees, outside the...
So I guess because Winfield Jr. went at the knees of the lineman, that's illegal. So that's a personal foul, and now first down and 10 for the Carolina Panthers offense inside the red zone at Tampa Bay's 14-yard line. Mistakes really coming up big right now against the Buccaneers, as Bryce Young's in pistol formation, ball at the 14-yard line, and that's going to be a false start. A flag on the play, and that'll back up the Carolina Panthers offense. So now after that penalty, first down and 15 at the 19-yard line for the Panthers offense.
With the Carolina Panthers, when you get to the red zone, it's execution issues, right? I mean, you just got yourself a penalty, you got yourself into the red zone, and then the false start puts you at first and 15, and it's really, I mean, it's incredibly difficult to overcome.
All right, Bryce Young in pistol formation. Chuba Hubbard is the back. He'll take the handoff. He's met in the backfield immediately by Buccaneers defenders and tackled down at the line of scrimmage. So now second down and long coming up for the Panthers offense. And we're seeing here from the Eagles and Ravens game, Lamar Jackson all day to throw, and Mark Andrews comes up with an incredible touchdown grab. And the Ravens lead 9-0 over the Philadelphia Eagles. Uh-oh. All right, guys, we see here Bryce Young on second down and 14 in shotgun. Ball at the 19-yard line. Bryce Young will look to throw. Standing in the pocket, delivers to Adam Thielen, who makes a nice move to get to the 9-yard line, and that'll bring up third down for the Panthers offense. That's Adam Thielen's first catch of the game. As we're approaching 8 minutes to go in this second quarter, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers lead 7-3.
And then just get the ball out of his hands, going through his progression quickly on the front side, get the ball out of his hands. That's where he's improved so much.
Thank you guys for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. Make sure you hit that like button. All right, we see Bryce Young here in shotgun. Third down and 5 at the 10-yard line. 5 wide receiver set. Young will look to throw. 4-man pass rush coming for the Bucs. They get to Bryce Young, who steps up. He's going to scramble to get in the end zone, and I think he gets in there, and that's a touchdown for the Carolina Panthers offense. As Bryce Young's able to use his legs to scramble on the left side and gets in the end zone. As we see the replay here just to make sure. And yep, Bryce Young is in the end zone, and that's a touchdown. Nice play there from the second-year quarterback for the Carolina Panthers as he gives the Panthers the lead here with that touchdown run. 10 yards for the touchdown from Bryce Young. And now we'll see the extra point here.
Overcoming a penalty on 1st and 15, and Pinheiro.
And oh, barely gets the extra point in. So now the Panthers lead 10-7 in the second quarter with 7:45 left to go. After that amazing drive there from the Carolina Panthers as they were set up in great field position. Only 4 plays, 36 yards to get into the end zone for Bryce Young as they now have the lead 10-7. Thank you guys for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show for this live play-by-play. Make sure you guys like and subscribe to the channel. And thank you for checking out Tim Reynolds Show. Hope you guys are having an awesome football Sunday. Woo-wee! Be right back, guys. Okay, we're back. We are back. Oh. Woo-wee. What a day. All right, guys. We are back here on Tim Reynolds Show for this live play-by-play as the Carolina Panthers just took the lead 10-7 over the Buccaneers after that short drive. That's the second career rushing TD for Bryce Young in his NFL career.
The advantage.
That's one thing Bryce Young has. He's got that athleticism when things do break down. He's got that speed, that quickness to take advantage of those things and gets it in with that run for the touchdown.
All right, here the Buccaneers will take the touchback as they get the ball back here in the second quarter.
I mentioned this is the 4th high point.
Shout out to the chat. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. Make sure you like and subscribe to Tim Reynolds Show. And we see the Buccaneers have scored 30-plus points 6 times this season, which is more than the combined 5 times of the last 2 seasons. And their red zone TD percentage is also up to 70% compared to 49% over the last 2 seasons. And we also see yards per rush have gone up to 5, which is 4th in the NFL after being the worst rushing offense the last 2 years in the NFL. And now Baker Mayfield under center, play action. No, he actually hands it off to Bucky Irvin. He gets through the middle of the formation to get another Tampa Bay Buccaneers first down.
So you can see it right there. The score dropped 4 plays, 63 yards. The other 3, 9 plays, 3 and out, 3 and out.
Now the Buccaneers offense will try to keep things going here.
You have to be as patient. I love this by Liam Cohen. Is, hey, let's start off with a run.
After that first down run, now first down for the Buccaneers. At the 41-yard line, Baker Mayfield under center, and he'll hand it off to Bucky Irvin again, but he's met in the backfield as that's a huge loss on the play. Johnson, the linebacker, gets in the backfield and causes the loss of 3 yards on that play. Number 52 on the left side of the line, he's able to get under the lineman that's coming around and get right to Bucky Irvin's grill, tackling him for a loss of 3 yards on the play.
2nd and 13 down.
And now 2nd down and 13 for Baker Mayfield and the Buccaneers offense. Baker in shotgun. And we got a timeout called by the Buccaneers. As it's 2nd down and 13. Ball is at the 39-yard line. So first, Bucky Irvin gets a 12-yard run and then gets stuffed on the very next play. A loss of 3 yards. So now 2nd down and 13 coming up for the Buccaneers offense. Thank you guys for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel.
He watches his film every week, and he told me every week my dad says, hey, man, I'd like you to run it a little bit more. I'd like you to run a little bit more. It's so hard as a coaching staff to stay true to that.
As we see with 6 minutes, 26 seconds left to go in the second quarter, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers offense will come out for 2nd down and 13 after that timeout.
He and Baker first connected. And that's why he was thought of. In fact, Todd Bowles interviewed 8 candidates before for that OC job when Canales left. And he said, I'll tell you why.
Now Baker Mayfield coming out in shotgun. Bucky Irvin, the running back, in the backfield. But we got a penalty marker on the play. We'll have to see what the penalty flag is here. And that's a false start on the offense. And that's going to back up the Buccaneers offense even more, as they were already 2nd down and 13, and now they'll be 2nd down and 18 at the 34-yard line. This is the second drive in a row. The Buccaneers offense just starts to go backwards here. Not a good sequence of drives for the Buccaneers. And now we see Baker Mayfield in shotgun. He'll look to throw. Gets the ball out. And that's caught from Mike Evans, who rolls over and's got enough for the first down for Tampa Bay. A beautiful sliding catch from Mike Evans from Baker Mayfield. As we see on the replay here, Mike Evans is on the right side of the formation, one-on-one with Horn. He's able to hit the outside and get the catch there, sliding to get the first down, stretching it past the marker. A beautiful pass from Baker Mayfield. Now we got here 1st down and 10 at the 48-yard line. Baker Mayfield under center. Bucky Irvin is the running back in the backfield. They'll hand it off. No, play action. Baker Mayfield looking downfield. That's caught. Mike Evans in the middle of the field gets down to the 21-yard line. A huge play from the Buccaneers offense. That's a gain of 27 yards on that passing catch from Baker Mayfield to Mike Evans. So back-to-back plays for the Buccaneers offense, as we've seen an 18-yard reception from Mike Evans on the previous play, and now a 21-yard or 27-yard reception for Mike as he's taking a breather on the sideline. Now at the 21-yard line, Baker Mayfield in pistol formation. He'll look to throw. Blitz coming. He dumps it off to Bucky Irvin. Makes a man miss on the right side. He gets the first down and more, and down inside the 5-yard line, as the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are in the red zone, and it's 1st and goal. Fire them cannons! That's a great catch and run from Bucky Irvin, able to jump back and makes a man miss too as well, getting his shirt ripped, but he's still able to get past the tackler and gets up for a gain of 16 yards on that catch. And now Baker Mayfield under center. He'll hand it off to Bucky Irvin, who goes up the middle following his blocks, but only gets a gain of a yard on that play. So 2nd down and goal coming up for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And Bucky Irvin already has 32 yards rushing and 16 yards receiving in this matchup for the rookie running back, number 7 for the Buccaneers, as they trail 7-10 right now, but are marching. 2nd and goal. Ball at the 4-yard line for Tampa Bay. Baker Mayfield in shotgun. Bucky Irvin in the backfield. Baker will look to throw, and that's off the hands of Sterling Shepard. And that's the 3rd drop pass in this game from Buccaneers tight ends and wide receivers as it goes right through the hands of Sterling Shepard, who should have caught that football. So now, 3rd down and goal. Ball at the 4-yard line for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers offense. Baker Mayfield in shotgun. Rachaad White is the running back in the backfield. They put White in motion. And a flag on the play as it looks like one of the Buccaneers flinched. And Sterling Shepard with the false start, and that'll back up the Buccaneers offense.
The call against Shepard, so trouble with the pass, trouble with the formation.
Again, penalties and mistakes showing up here for the Bucs. As now this will be 3rd down and goal from the 9-yard line after that penalty. We'll see what Baker Mayfield can do here. He's in shotgun. Rachaad White's in the backfield. Ball is snapped. Baker throws it. And he looked for Sterling Shepard, but overthrows his intended target. And now that'll bring up 4th and goal, and the Buccaneers offense will have to try a field goal attempt here to tie the game. So the Buccaneers get down into the red zone, and a bunch of mistakes prove costly to them as they look to hopefully do something here and tie the game up with this field goal attempt after not being able to do much. And the field goal is good for 27 yards out, and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers offense now will take the lead, or I should say tie the game 10-10 here in the 2nd quarter with 3 minutes 39 seconds left to go in this ball game. Thank you guys for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. As we see the chat's kind of slowed down just a little bit, but thank you guys for hanging out with us here. Make sure you're liking and subscribing to Tim Reynolds Show. Appreciate you guys hanging out. All right, going over the stats for you guys here. Baker Mayfield now is 5 for 13 for 84 yards in the touchdown. Bucky Irvin leads all running backs with 9 carries for 32 yards. Rachaad White's also got 5 carries for 31 yards as well. Mike Evans leads all receiving targets with 3 catches for 47 yards. Sterling Shepard has the 1 catch for 21 yards. And then Bucky Irvin also has a catch for 16 yards in this matchup. Now we'll see, after tying it up 10-10, the Buccaneers will kick it off back to the Carolina Panthers offense, and we'll see what they're able to do on their next possession. Thank you guys for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. What a crazy Week 13 we've had in the NFL. As we see some high-scoring matchups, high-scoring games throughout the week. The Washington Commanders destroy the Tennessee Titans 42-19 in their matchup. The Minnesota Vikings get a 1-point victory over the Arizona Cardinals 23-22. The Houston Texans survive and get a 23-20 victory over the Jacksonville Jaguars. The Seattle Seahawks also survive and get a 26-21 victory over the New York Jets. And the Los Angeles Chargers get an upset victory over the Atlanta Falcons 17-13 in that matchup. And we also seen the Indianapolis Colts get a 1-point victory over the New England Patriots 25-24. And the Pittsburgh Steelers survive a shootout, winning 44-38 over the Cincinnati Bengals.
Yeah, and Bryce Young, we've talked about it a bunch, how much better he's played the last couple of weeks, the swagger, the confidence that he plays with. At the end of the game last week, he rallied the troops in the... All
right, now we'll see the Buccaneers kick the ball off to the Carolina Panthers offense here.
Really taking on that leadership role and kind of feeling like that Alabama quarterback they drafted #1 overall.
coming out to the 30-yard line. Let's take a look at what he's done so far against this Buccaneer defense.
And Bryce Young's really been very efficient here in this matchup early on against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. 8 for 15 for 110 yards, being efficient. He's also got the 10-yard rushing TD to help give the Carolina Panthers the lead 10-7, but the Bucs are able to go down the field and tie it up. So now we'll see Bryce Young come out here as the Carolina Panthers offense comes out in the pistol formation. Bryce Young scrambling to his right, gets it off, and that's Adam Thielen who comes wide open across the middle of the field to the right side, and he makes the catch for a decent gain of 16 yards and a first down, Carolina. Ball's down to the Carolina Panthers 46-yard line.
Find your guy at the second level. That's Adam Thielen back after 7 weeks last week on the IR with that hamstring injury, and he's really their go-to third down intermediate route runner, but those are the things.
Now we'll see here, first down and 10, pistol formation for Bryce Young. He'll hand it off to the rookie running back Jonathan Brooks, who gets it up past the 50 down to the 49-yard line. Now second down and short coming up for the Carolina Panthers after that run. 10-10 ball game, tied up here in the second quarter as we're approaching the 2-minute warning here in the first half.
Humiliating, but you know what? To Bryce's credit, he really embraced it, really learned the game from the sideline, really went to work every day, and you see it paying dividends now. Really leaned into Andy Dalton.
Now we'll see here, Bryce Young under center. Second down and 5, ball at the 49-yard line. Brooks in the backfield. They get the ball off just barely. Blitz coming. Almost gets to Bryce Young, and that's an incomplete pass as the Buccaneers defense was able to force that incomplete pass. But now a penalty marker comes out on the field. And that's a personal foul, roughing the passer on the Buccaneers defense. And that is a bad flag for the Buccaneers.
About as unrough as a roughing the passer could be. And I hate that. He started. It's a bad call. No,
that is a terrible call as Diaby even stopped his momentum and just barely landed on the legs of the quarterback Bryce Young. Man, I hate these refs, dude. Terrible freaking calls. Man, ball at the 35-yard line now after that personal foul. They'll hand it off to Jonathan Brooks, the rookie. He goes to the right side, gets a gain of maybe 2 yards on the play. This has got, the NFL needs to do something about this, man. The referees are making terrible calls week after week after week. It's a epidemic in the NFL. The referees suck. They literally suck. All they can do is stand on their fucking knees because they suck so bad. Ridiculous. So now we reach the 2-minute warning here. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Carolina Panthers are tied 10-10 in the second quarter. Thank you guys for hanging out here on TimReynoldsShow as the referees once again show why they don't really mean a whole lot in the NFL right now. They don't want to make them full-time employees, and you never want to see any of these guys actually call the game right down the middle. It always seems to be some type of controversy or some type of bull crap from these guys, man. I don't know. I just don't know what they're seeing. I really don't understand it. It's honestly terrible. It's terrible. So Kidder's explaining in there, it says, looks like the New Orleans Saints lead 6-0 at halftime in a low-scoring matchup here for the New Orleans Saints, taking on the Rams, who looks like the Saints offense is stifling against the Saints defense. We're at the 2-minute warning here in this matchup, as we're seeing the Tampa Bay Buccaneers take on the Carolina Panthers. It's a tied 10-10 ball game.
And we promise an enlightening panorama of today's gridiron drama. The inimitable Rob Gronkowski will have incisive commentary and erudite.
Love Rob Gronkowski on the Fox
You
broadcast.
can also go with astute or sagacious.
All right, thanks. I got a book you should read called That Deserves a Wow, but I'll tell you about that.
All right, guys, here we go. 2-minute warning here. Carolina Panthers offense comes back out on the field. Bryce Young is in the shotgun. And Mark Schlereth still hates that roughing the passer call just about as bad as I do. 2nd down and 9, ball at the 33-yard line. Bryce Young looking to throw. Throws it to the right side down the field and overthrows his intended target. David Moore was the intended target on the play, number 83 on the right side of the field. But McCollum, number 27, with good coverage there, and an overthrow from Bryce Young.
When I came in on the National Football League, he's a guy that has a reputation of heating quarterbacks up, especially young quarterbacks. The first half last week against the Giants, 75% blitz rate.
Total yards right now, the Carolina Panthers 161, the Buccaneers only 134. A tied ball game, 10-10, but 3rd down and 9 coming up for the Panthers, but we'll see a timeout called before this 3rd down by the Carolina Panthers, their first timeout. They'll have 2 remaining with 1:55 left to go in this first half.
Headlines. We have the unique start time here in Charlotte. Kick this game off at 4:05 Eastern.
And around the league, we see the Commanders get back to their winning ways with a 42-19 defeat over the Titans. The Vikings get a 1-point win over the Cardinals. And the Falcons fall to the Chargers after Kirk Cousins throws 4 interceptions against that stout Chargers defense. Shout out to my boy Sam, who's a Chargers fan. He must have loved seeing that. And yo, Blake, yeah, loving Gronkowski, baby.
Twice. So Tampa Bay needs to win this and at least finish out either one game ahead of Atlanta or hope they stumble further.
Yeah, there's no question about that. They've got to really win out. That's what they've got to be thinking. Like I said,
now we'll see here the Tampa Bay Buccaneers defense looking for a stop before the end of the first half. 3rd down and 9 coming up for the Carolina Panthers offense. Bryce Young in shotgun. Ball at the 33-yard line. Buccaneers are showing blitz. Oh, but that's a penalty flag as a false start happens on the offense.
And the veteran receiver David Moore. That's really rough coming out of a timeout.
And you definitely don't want to see that after a timeout from the Carolina Panthers offense. And now that'll back them up to 3rd down and 14. Ball is now on the 38-yard line. This pushes them right on the edge of field goal range. So hopefully we can see the Buccaneers defense come up with the stop here. Bryce Young in shotgun, 3rd down and 14.
That's the 3rd one by a receiver today.
Ball is snapped. Bryce looking to throw, gets it to Adam Thielen in the middle of the field, and he's almost got enough for a 1st down as he's tackled down at the 28-yard line, 27-yard line. And now it's 4th down and 3 coming up for the Panthers. And we'll probably see a field goal attempt here.
See what they do here.
What's up?
Just crushing the holidays. Got perfect gifts for everyone.
Yeah, Best Buy's got it all.
Woo!
For my mom, who tracks everything health. For my sister.
Loves to chill.
And our son.
Woo-wee! Thank you, everybody, for hanging out here for this Tampa Bay Buccaneers live play-by-play of the Bucs versus the Panthers in Week 13, as it's a tie ball game, 10-10, with 1:55 55 left to go in, or 45 left to go in the first half. All right, guys, at halftime, like we do here on Tim Reynolds Show, I'm going to go ahead and get some drinks, get some food, take a bathroom break, and then come right back for the second half. Thank you guys for hanging out here with Tim Reynolds Show. Appreciate all you guys. We had a lot of views today already and a lot of likes. We're already up to 16 likes on this live stream. We're hoping to make it to a goal of 50 likes on this live stream. So if you can, invite your friends and family and like and subscribe to Tim Reynolds Show. All right, we'll see a field goal attempt here from the Panthers kicker, and he pushes it wide left. A 45-yard attempt is no good. The second missed kick from the Panthers offense in this game. And now the Buccaneers offense will come out with great field position after that missed field goal. Good snap, good hold. And he just pushes it wide left.
Yeah, both of them in the same vicinity. And we got a 10-10 game. Boy, the NFL this year, I tell you, Mark, it's been incredible. One-score games through Thursday and Friday. 3 out of 4 were one-score. In the early games, we showed you some of the headlines. 6 out of 7 were one-score games. In the late games here.
All right, ball now on the 35-yard line for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers offense. Baker Mayfield in shotgun. He's going to look to throw downfield, and that's almost caught by Cade Otton, but penalty flags are coming everywhere as that's going to be pass interference on the Carolina Panthers cornerback, number 8, Horn.
Just going over the top. In there way too early. That's an easy one.
And that's what the call is, pass interference on that penalty flag on the defense. Jace Horn, number 8, covering the tight end, Cade Otton on the play. He just gets there too early, and that's what brings the penalty marker, as Cade Otton was wide open.
Defender way early on that one.
Yeah, and that was J.C. Horn again on that.
J.C. Horn disrespect.
And now we'll see Baker Mayfield and this Buccaneers offense at the Tampa Bay Buccaneers 49-yard line near midfield. A minute 36 left to go, 10-10 ball game. Baker Mayfield looking to throw in shotgun, completes it to his tight end, Cade Otton. It's only a gain of about 4 or 5 yards on the play. So now we'll see second down and 10. Baker gets right back up to the line of scrimmage as we're under a minute 20 to go in the first half. Shotgun, Baker Mayfield, blitz coming from Carolina. Baker under duress has to scramble out of it and somehow completes the pass to Cade Otton, who fights for the first down. What a play from quarterback Baker Mayfield as he spins out of the sack and completes the pass to his tight end on the left side of the field. That was like a move out of Madden, baby. And now Baker Mayfield already up to the line of scrimmage, looking to throw again from shotgun. Pump fakes twice and just gets rid of it. Oh, no! But that's intercepted from the Carolina Panthers. Wow! And Baker Mayfield can't believe it as he throws the interception, just trying to get rid of the football. Cade Otton was the attempted target in the vicinity. As we see the replay, Baker Mayfield tries to get rid of it, pump fakes way too many times, then just throws it to Cade Otton, and number 26, the cornerback, makes a great play on the ball, and that's definitely an interception. What a play there from the Carolina Panthers defense. And now, ball's at the 40-yard line here, or the 43-yard line. Bryce Young in shotgun will look to throw, completes it over to Adam Thielen, who gets down to midfield. And they'll use their second timeout after that play.
Well, that's a rough first half for Baker Mayfield. He's got the touchdown, but he's 7 out of 16 with an interception. And Bryce Young is 10 out of 18, over 130 yards, and a touchdown run.
He's been very good in recent weeks, being...
Baker Mayfield struggling in this matchup. 7 for 16 for 95 yards. And Blake, you are definitely right. Mike Evans is the only wide receiver standing out here for the Buccaneers offense. Kate Otton's had a couple of bad drops. And now Baker, unfortunately, a bad interception there at the end of the first half.
Bryce Young for the most part. What a journey. Philadelphia born for Bryce. Moved on to Pasadena, California at an early age. Plays at Alabama.
Now we see here Bryce Young and the Carolina Panthers offense at midfield. 2nd down and 3. Bryce Young in shotgun. Blitz coming from the Bucs. Panthers pick it up, and wide open is the tight end Trimble as he catches the ball for the first down and gets out of bounds to stop the clock with 34 seconds left to go in the first half.
For the Panthers, good decisions right there. If they're going to give you that sideline, if they're going to play off coverage, then...
Now ball at the 45-yard line for the Carolina Panthers offense. Bryce Young is in shotgun by himself. 10-10 ball game. Tied here in the first half as we're nearing halftime. 34 seconds left to go. Bryce Young in shotgun. He'll look to throw. Blitz coming from the Bucs. It gets home, but Bryce Young gets rid of it, but it bounces off the hands of the attempted wide receiver, DJ Moore. And that's the second drop there for Moore on this ball game. And that brings up 2nd down and 10 for the Carolina Panthers.
He's smart and works his butt off. And there you have
the Bucs were able to bring a blitz on that one. Vita Vea almost gets in on the sack. And that's an incomplete pass. Now ball at the 45-yard line on 2nd down and 10. Bryce Young in shotgun. Buccaneers bring a late blitz. Bryce Young is able to complete it to his tight end, Trimble, who breaks a tackle, and he's all the way down to the 20-yard line. And Carolina will have to burn their last timeout. With 22 seconds now remaining, the Panthers are in prime scoring position. I wonder what they're able to do.
Pickup of 19 yards.
Bryce Young just in the pocket. Perfect setup. Look at the balance, the feet. And just puts it right between the 8 and the 2 on that crosser.
And 82 Trimble is able to come across the field from the right side of the formation to the left and catch that ball there. And that's a big gain for the Carolina Panthers offense. Gain of 19 yards, and that gets them down to the 25-yard line of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers as we're at 23 seconds remaining in the first half.
But certainly Canales seems to have the upper hand in this, at least using some of that knowledge against the Bucs so far.
Now we'll see here a 10-10 ball game. Panthers looking to score. Bryce Young in shotgun by himself, empty set. Bryce looking to throw, gets rid of it quickly. That's caught by DJ Moore. And he gets it down to about the 15-yard line. That's a gain of 10 yards and a new set of downs for the Panthers.
You've got several plays here. You got 19 seconds left. You can still complete.
So 19 seconds remaining after that pass completion. Ball's at the 15-yard line. What will the Panthers be able to dial up here inside the red zone?
The blitz well at the Panthers and Bryce Young.
I got a Tom Brady black jersey too, guys. And now Bryce Young will look to throw in the shotgun and just gets rid of it as the pressure was getting there.
14 seconds remain.
So now 14 seconds are remaining in this matchup.
Almost whatever you want. So you got it down to spike it. KJ Britt mentioned.
And now we see KJ Britt has an ankle injury, questionable to return. And Mike Edwards is actually questionable to return as well with a hamstring injury.
Tyke Smith out.
Couple of big injuries there on the defensive side for the Buccaneers. Now we'll see Bryce Young in shotgun, ball at the 15-yard line. Empty set. He's going to look to throw. Gets rid of it quickly. That's caught by DJ Moore, but he gets out of bounds at the 8-yard line with 11 seconds left to go in the first half.
All the space they're given on the outside, so they don't get beat over the top. But
ooh, a Mike Evans jersey's also nice.
Bryce Young's taking it and getting out of bounds and Saving time on the clock, 11 seconds now. You can still throw a couple.
Now we got 11 seconds left to go in this ball game.
One into the end zone.
And we'll see what the Carolina Panthers offense does here. Ball to 8, 3rd down and 3. Bryce Young in shotgun. Chuba Hubbard, the running back, to his left. Ball is snapped. Young looking to throw. Gets rid of it. And that's off the hands of Adam Thielen as he tries to ring it in at the last second. But that's an incomplete pass as he was juggling it. And now we have 7 seconds to go on 4th and 3 as we see the replay. Adam Thielen juggling it, coming down, catches it there, and the knee and elbow come down. And oh man, it looks like that's probably going to come back, as I believe Adam Thielen was able to ring that ball in and complete the catch.
Looks like a touchdown, but the ball's hidden behind the field goal post.
Maybe this angle helps.
Does he maintain possession through the catch?
And they will review that with 7 seconds left to go.
I'm calling it a catch. I'm calling it a touchdown.
All right, we have our rules analyst Mike Pereira watching as well. So while they review on the field, ruled incomplete. Taking a closer look.
Oh man. So 11 seconds, or should say 7 seconds left to go. And it looks like they're reviewing a possible touchdown catch for the Carolina Panthers. It was ruled incomplete on the field, but I do believe that video replay should bring this back and make it a touchdown for the Panthers, which means they're going to take the lead over the Buccaneers at halftime. Man. Tough game so far for my Buccaneers. Thank you guys for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show for this live play-by-play. Make sure you guys like and subscribe to Tim Reynolds Show, and make sure you check out all my football content on my YouTube channel.
Bernard, come on. Nobody's using goalposts to make you hungry for French fries.
Now we see here, they're going over the halftime stats here for both teams. Although we will have to wait to see what replay says about this touchdown here, because Bryce Young could be adding a passing touchdown to his stats here, and which would add to his passing attack stats as well. Thank you guys for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. See a lot of you guys in the chat. Appreciate you. Mike Evans jersey, a color rush, all red one. That's pretty damn cool.
Confusion here. The play was upheld after the review, so they stayed with the call on the field.
Oh, wow. So they stayed with the call on the field. And the fans aren't happy with that either. Wow, the Buccaneers catch a big break there.
All right, we'll get your thoughts after they...
See, I thought right here, he has the ball, knee, elbow in, and does it move right here? And that's what they're saying. Not enough to overturn the call. Thielen not happy about it.
Adam Thielen not happy about it, but now we'll see a 27-yard field goal attempt from Eddie Pinheiro, who's already missed 2 today, 1 of 3 on the day, and the Buccaneers will burn their last timeout, trying to ice the kicker.
Well, the replay made it close, and Thielen sure thought he had it. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, obviously he got down in bounds with both a knee and an elbow, but you really never got the shot that showed that he controlled it when he hit the ground out of bounds. And so without that clear and obvious shot, that there was no movement of the ball, that there was no loss of possession. They just had to stay with what the ruling was, which was incomplete pass.
All right, thank you, Mike Pereira, and that's an exceptional effort. It was a really good throw as well. So they're going to try for 3. Pinheiro, he made from 47, but then he's missed 2 wide left.
So now we'll still see a 27-yard field goal attempt after the timeout to ice the kicker from Todd Bowles. That could send us into halftime here.
Right. From 27 yards away.
Woo! And he gets it through as the Carolina Panthers now take a 13-10 lead just before halftime. And now we'll go over the stats here as Bryce Young. Excuse me. 15 for 26 for 186 yards in this matchup. And as a team, the Carolina Panthers only have 11 carries for 35 yards, although Bryce Young does have that rushing touchdown. Also, Tommy Tremble, 3 catch. Damn it. Excuse me.
For him in the first half of the game. Again, this is just his second season.
Woo! Pardon me, guys. A bunch of hiccups here. Tommy Tremble, the tight end, with 3 catches for 63 yards to lead all wide receivers, and a career high in the first half of 186 yards for Bryce Young in this matchup. We also see Adam Thielen has 4 catches for 43 yards. Xavier Legette has 3 catches for 32 yards as well. Baker Mayfield and the Bucs have been struggling as Baker's 7 for 16 for 96 yards, 1 touchdown pass, and 1 interception. We see Bucky Irvin leads all running backs with 9 carries for 32 yards. Rashad White's also got 5 carries for 31 yards. Mike Evans leads all receivers with 3 catches for 47 yards and a touchdown. And we also see a couple other guys with only 1 catch. Sterling Shepard, 1 catch for 21 yards. And Bucky Irvin, 1 catch for 16 yards. And more than likely, we'll see the Buccaneers. Actually, they'll try to return it here, bringing it out of the end zone. But that's going to go nowhere, and that'll take us to halftime, guys. As the Panthers have the lead, 10-7 at halftime. Or 10-13.
And it was the 6'5" receiver with a one-handed grab for a touchdown. The only touchdown for Tampa Bay. And the half ends with a little scuffle down around the 10-yard line between both teams. The underdog Panthers have the lead. The Verizon halftime with the...
All right, guys, going on my halftime break. Make sure you like and subscribe to Tim Reynolds Show. We'll be right back. Make sure you guys get your snacks and your drinks, hit your bathroom breaks and everything else. And we'll come back here for the second half of this live play-by-play with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the Carolina Panthers in Week 13 as the Panthers have a 13-10 lead at halftime. Thank you, guys. Make sure you hit that like button. Oh shit, it's starting again. Okay.
Job anyway. Baker.
What's up, everybody?
So what do you see Tampa Bay having to do on offense, figuring in Bucky Irving's situation?
As we're back.
What do they have to do here to turn things around?
Right, they're down by 3 points, right? So it's one of those things.
Thank you guys for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. What's going on? Oh, crap, my boy Intensify and Trucker John in the chat. What's going on, guys?
The screen game, start running the football again. You've got to get
Intensify wants to know, Tim, what's going on with the Panthers? They almost edged out the Chiefs, and now they're doing good enough to stay ahead of the Bucs. There's no shot they might actually be decent, right? Well, Bryce Young's the one playing decent right now. The Buccaneers are just shooting their foot way too many times with mistakes in this game. And now they may be without rookie running back Irving, who was hurt before the first half on that kickoff return. But now we'll wait to see what happens. Oh, man, I seen your Ravens are trailing Trucker John against the Eagles. And we'll see a short kick here from the Panthers as Jarrett's got a chance to return this one, but only gets it up to about the 30-yard line.
Let's check in with Jen Hale, who's with Dave Canales.
Coach, the rejuvenated version of Bryce Young on full display in that.
Thank you, guys.
What did you like best?
Just the decisiveness, playing.
He says he's auctioning my socks off for charity. What socks? What are you talking about? The legend Tim Reynolds, says Trucker John. What's going on?
Really, it's just the pass rush. We're getting there.
Intensify shouting out the chat. Thank you, man. As we see the Buccaneers offense under center, Baker Mayfield play action on 1st and 10. And that's completed to Mike Evans for a Tampa Bay first down. Excuse me.
Well, they're going to give him credit. Evans makes sure he gets the first down right at the first down marker. So a fresh
Acknowledge me, says Trucker John. What the hell? Roman Reigns up in here, huh? All right, we see 1st down and 10 after that pass play from the Buccaneers. Baker Mayfield hands it off to Rachaad White, who goes up the middle for a gain of about 4 yards on that play.
Let's get an update on Bucky Irving, Jeb.
Chris, good news for Bucs fans. Bucky Irving out here on the sideline, stretching out his hip, preparing to go back in. He dinged his hip going to the locker room.
Hey, that's all right, Trucker John. We still have Bucky Irving trying to get back in the game right now. He's been utilized pretty well throughout that first half, so he's still got a chance. So 2nd down and 6 now for the Buccaneers at the 44-yard line. Baker Mayfield in shotgun. And we got a penalty flag.
Penalties have hurt Tampa Bay. They've been sloppy.
And that's going to be a false start on the offense.
Offense, number 88. 5-yard penalty, 2nd down.
The call on Kenny Otten, the tight end, who in the first half was targeted 4 times and had a couple of catches. And there are the penalties.
Big BG, let's go Bucs. Hell yeah, man. Trucker John getting serious in the chat with Intensify. All right, we see Baker Mayfield now in shotgun. It's 2nd and 11 now after that penalty. Baker looking to throw, gets it out quick to Rachaad White, his running back, out of the backfield, but he's only able to get a gain of about 2 yards on that play. So that'll bring up 3rd down and long for this Buccaneers offense. This is their first possession of the second half, as the Carolina Panthers are leading 13-10 against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
If you're Todd Bowles, man, it's so frustrating for your offense to, be in a 2nd down and short situation. All of a sudden, that 2nd and short goes to 2nd down and 11 because of a pre-snap penalty. And those are the things that
now Baker Mayfield on 3rd down and 9. The Bucs are 0 for 5 on 3rd down in this game. He's in shotgun, and he's going to look to throw. And oh my goodness, that was tipped and almost intercepted from number 20 of the Carolina Panthers. And now 4th down and 9 coming up for Baker Mayfield and the Bucs. As we see the replay here, number 20 sits down on the route against Sterling Shepard and then breaks at the last second, comes into the play in front of wide receiver Mike Evans, who was the intended target. That's a drop pass and almost interception for the Carolina Panthers defense, and the Buccaneers will have to punt the ball away. Nice punt here from Gill. David Moore catches it off the bounce, breaks a couple of tackles, but he is swarmed down at about the 18-yard line. And that's where the Carolina Panthers offense will start their first possession of the second half.
Baker in this Bucs offense.
We now return to our interview with the insurance whistleblower.
All right, guys, back to the chat with my boys Intensify and Trucker John. What's going on? Trucker John doing pretty good, man. The throat's a little raspy from last night when I did my live play-by-play of WWE's premium live event Survivor Series War Games. But we're battling through, man, you know, enjoying this beautiful holiday weekend. Happy Thanksgiving to Trucker John and Intensify, to you and your families. Intensify says, bro, I don't know much, but I might have to tag in on one of these watch-longs with Trucker John. Got to be the right game, though, so I don't expose my little knowledge. Bro might be, he says he might owe Trucker John an apology for throwing Bucky Irvin in a parlay today. Well, you know what, though, man? Bucky Irvin looked like he suffered like a hip injury on the kickoff there to end the first half, but he was trying to come back out on that drive there. We've seen him working it out on the sideline, so hopefully he should be returning here for this Bucs offense. Trucker, it's okay, man. We still got a long ways from this game being over. 12 minutes, 30 seconds here in the third quarter. Buccaneers trail 10-13 against the Carolina Panthers. Bryce Young in the first half was 14 of 18 for 167 yards in zone coverage against the Buccaneers defense. But now they'll start this drive inside the 20-yard line. 1st down and 10. We'll see Chuba Hubbard in the backfield. Play action. Bryce Young looking downfield, throws to the left, and that's caught by Leggett. But there's a penalty flag on the play as Leggett makes the catch and gets tackled down by Jamel Dean at the 40-yard line.
I think you're going to get a pass interference against Dean.
This may be on the defense. So holding on the defense, so they'll decline that penalty. And that's a gain of 21 yards by Xavier Leggett, number 17. Lined up there on the left side of the formation, going one-on-one with Jamel Dean. Gets around the cornerback there for the catch and gets it down to the 40-yard line. Bryce Young, 1st and 10, goes under center. Chuba Hubbard is the running back in the backfield. Ball is snapped, handoff to Chuba Hubbard up the middle. He found a rushing lane, and he gets it down to the 49-yard line after a gain of 9 on that play. So 2nd down and short coming up here for the Carolina Panthers.
Playing to your identity, play to your strengths. And for me, I look at the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, man, what do they do the best? Well, that's when Todd Bowles has his guys heating people up, play a little bit man coverage, go ahead and attack this Carolina offense, see if you can pressure the young quarterback, see if you can get him on the ground.
Now Bryce Young on 2nd down and 1 will be in the pistol formation with Chuba Hubbard in the backfield. Bryce Young looking to throw and has to just get rid of it as he pulled it back in on that option play. And now there's a flag on the play.
On the other side of the field, not in the area of Young or where the ball was thrown. Winfield put the heat on, so he was blitzing, as you were just talking about. Wondering if it's an ineligible or if they're, he threw that way out of bounds.
Now we'll see what the penalty marker is from the referees.
Ineligible player downfield.
And that's going to be on the offense for the Carolina Panthers. Ineligible man downfield. And now that'll back up the offense for the Carolina Panthers.
Well, the whole offensive line was downfield illegally. I mean, look at Robert Hunt down there about 4 yards deep, just throwing bear claws on people.
I think they were discussing the possibility of grounding.
So, intensify. We'll get back to that here in a little bit to answer your comment about WWE Survivor Series War Games. And now we'll see 2nd down and 6 coming up from the Panthers. Bryce Young in shotgun, ball at the 44-yard line. Bryce will look to throw a late blitz coming from the Bucs, and that's completed to Adam Thielen, who gets it down to about the 50-yard line, which should be good enough for a 1st down.
Just a moment ago about this Bucs pass rush, I got to talk to him at halftime, and I said, what is going on with your defense? And he said our pass rush lanes are just terrible. We don't have lane integrity, and that is something we absolutely must improve if we want to get to Young and rattle him the way we should be.
Thanks, Jen. Yeah, he said, we asked him about that last night. He said, well, we have our run blitz, our pass blitz, and then he smiled and said, we got the lead blitz. But I wonder if you're trailing by 3 blitz to try to put pressure.
So now 1st down and 10 at the 50-yard line. Bryce Young is now in shotgun. Buccaneers are showing blitz, and they do bring it. Bryce Young throws it down the field, and he overthrows his intended target. And that's an incomplete pass. 2nd down and 10 coming up for the Panthers.
Former Seahawk out of LSU, drafted by the Seahawks, who looks like he's in pain. He was just called up off the practice squad. More of a blocker special teamer was the target, and he looks like he's hurt.
Number 85, Sullivan, is hurt on the play for the Panthers.
Right there, a little pressure. 5 guys on the blitz.
So now just over 10 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. 2nd down and 10. Bryce Young is in the pistol formation, ball at the 50-yard line. Chuba Hubbard is the back in the backfield. They'll hand it off to him. He goes up the middle, gets a gain of about maybe 3 yards on the play down to the 47-yard line.
40 for a first. Panthers had missed a couple of field.
So now a big 3rd down coming up for the Buccaneers defense as they need to stop here.
That they didn't get, but they have. That was reviewed off the board. They're saying has made a couple. 2 out of 4.
Now 3rd down and 7. Bryce Young's in shotgun. Hubbard in the backfield. Buccaneers are showing blitz once again. And they do. They bring 5. Bryce Young. Oh, that's an interception, I believe, from Antoine Winfield. Or is it incomplete? And they're calling it incomplete. Oh, my goodness. Number 31, the safety for the Buccaneers, almost had the interception as Bryce Young throws it to the right side. It bounces off of the shoulder pads of Leggett, but hits the ground, as that was a terrible pass from Bryce Young. Leggett was not able to haul in that pass, and that brings up 4th down and 7 now, and that'll force a punt for the Carolina Panthers as they're just outside of field goal range. Now we'll see Baker Mayfield and this Buccaneers offense come back on the field. Blake, you are definitely right. Buccaneers need to stop making mistakes and need to start marching down the field, as they will have a chance here with the offense coming back out on the field as we're at 9 minutes, 31 seconds left to go in the 3rd quarter, and the Carolina Panthers lead 13-10. All right, guys, going back to the chat, thank you guys for hanging out here. So Intensify, thank you to you and Trucker John. Blake, thank you for you, and Jamie, welcome back. All right, so Intensify wants to know, without spoiling the play-by-play and review, quick thoughts on the War Games. Hunter said the crowd was awesome, but they seem to be dead to me, and that's coming from a Canadian. Well, I don't know if the crowd was as into it maybe as you would have thought for a premium live event. I will say that maybe. Still pretty decent hype around it. The War Games match to start off with the women was pretty decent, although the ladies really took their time with their wrestling moves and also on getting weapons inside the ring. So that's maybe one criticism I'll give to the women's War Game match, as we didn't see a whole lot of action, but man, we did see a swanton and a moonsault off the top of the cage, so that was pretty cool. The other matches, the Shinsuke versus LA Knight one was probably the worst match of them all. Just not really clean of a match between LA Knight and Shinsuke. Shinsuke ends up getting the US title. And guys, make sure you check out my WWE show review of Survivor Series War Games to find out everything that happened. But yeah, man, the War Game match at the end with the men's was pretty good. Not really much to consider after that. The Gunther World Heavyweight Championship match was more about like Gunther focusing on injury and really beating down Priest, so it wasn't a whole lot of like really big, powerful moves back and forth between both guys. So that's just a couple of things maybe that happened. I didn't think it was too bad. Maybe not the best Intensify for a WWE Premium Live event, but still pretty decent. Probably saying something just with that comment right there, though, right? Because WWE's not used to just decent.
By 3, how big is this game for the Bucs and their playoff chances? Well, entering today, this is Next Gen Stats. With a win,
so the playoff probability for the Bucs, with a win, it's 61% chance today. With the loss, it goes all the way down to 30% chance, and that's the largest difference in the NFL. And the Buccaneers can ill afford to lose this game right now. We'll see Baker Mayfield come out at the 21-yard line in shotgun, and that's Bucky Irvin with the handoff as he's back in the game, jukes out a defender and gets a gain of about 7 or 8 yards on that rushing play. Nice to see the rookie running back right back into the game.
And they've only made 67 yards before that carry against a team that...
So Intensify, to answer your question here, I'll wait till the next break. But there's actually no, like, actual confirmation that Paul Heyman's back with CM Punk. So here we go. We got Baker Mayfield, 2nd down and 4 from shotgun, looking to throw downfield. That's caught from Mike Evans, who takes a big hit from number 25, but holds on to that catch. That takes the Bucs all the way down near midfield.
On the Saints. Chris?
All right, so the Saints on the losing end so far.
So now down to the 40-yard line after that pass completion from Baker Mayfield to Mike Evans. We'll see Baker Mayfield under center. Bucky Irving is still the running back in the backfield. He'll take the handoff. Oh, it's off his hands. Oh, my God. He fumbled the ball, but somehow was able to pick up the ball and take it for a gain of 4 yards. Oh, my. That was near disaster for the Buccaneers. As we see the handoff, Bucky fumbles it, picks it up, and takes it forward for a gain of 4 yards.
On Michael Jackson, number 2. And
wow.
It's just been that kind of day.
So now 2nd down and 7 after that. Little bit of a surprising play. Ball at the 44-yard line. Baker Mayfield looking to throw, looking, scrambles around, still scrambling, breaks a tackle. Oh, but he's tackled down. And that'll go down as a sack. The Panthers defense comes up big there, tackling down Baker Mayfield as he had to scramble around and bounce around in the pocket. And the linebacker there, I believe, no, that's a safety, number 38, comes in for the tackle there. Being able to get Baker Mayfield's ankles and get him down there. That's a loss of 3 yards on the sack. Now 3rd down and 8 coming up for this Buccaneers offense.
Defensive coordinator, really
Here we go. Baker Mayfield on 3rd and 8. Blitz coming from the Panthers. And it gets home, but where's the penalty marker? As Baker Mayfield gets pulled backwards by his face mask. And now Baker Mayfield is injured on the ground in pain. What the hell was that? As we see here on the replay, the Panthers bring a blitz. They overload the right side of the formation. 47 gets blocked. And I don't know what the hell just happened. Baker Mayfield steps up in the pocket, and he gets pulled backwards by number 47, who comes in for the sack, but slams Baker Mayfield down on the turf. And Baker still has not gotten up off the turf. Oh, man, this is not good, dude. It looked like he grabbed the face mask, but because of the visor for Baker Mayfield, I think he grabbed the visor in the back of the helmet and pulled him down that way. That was a nasty-looking tackle. Man, I hope Baker's okay. Oh, no. This is not good for the Bucs. Man. All right, guys, so since we're on commercial break here, we'll go back to the chat real quick. Intensify wants to know, do you think Paul Heyman is with Punk now? Or is that revealed in your review? Planning on watching it? If so, I wait to hear it until I watch it. Well, right now, I don't give anything away in that because there's no real giveaway if Paul Heyman is with CM Punk now instead of being with Roman Reigns. If you ask me, I still think he's with Roman Reigns if I had to pick one. But after the match, we do see CM Punk goes right to the ear of Paul Heyman and says, I'll be coming for that favor. And we don't really know what that favor is, but speculation online is that CM Punk is going to try to somehow get this favor to be for him getting his main event spot finally at WrestleMania. We'll wait and see, though. I'm not sure what's going to happen with that, guys. But thanks for asking, Intensify. Appreciate you guys for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show for this live play-by-play of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the Carolina Panthers. And the Panthers have the lead 13-10 in the third quarter. Jamie talking some trash. Oh, man, Justin Tucker missed another field goal? That's not good. All right, so see the scores here. Baltimore trailing against the Philadelphia Eagles 12-14. New Orleans also trailing the Rams 12-14. And Baker Mayfield slow to get up on the sideline,
Looked like he got
limping around.
After he got thrown down.
Yeah, I was looking at the initial contact by Josie Jewell and thought something there, but he actually got stepped on by Jadeveon Clowney.
And that's bad, man. Baker Mayfield now in the medical tent after Jadeveon Clowney stepped on his foot at the end of that play.
And a flag is down.
And there's a flag down on the play after that punt.
Bucs had lost a couple of starters on defense. We've had an official go down with injury. Baker's over there on the injury tent.
See what the flag's going to be as the referees are taking their sweet time.
The punt rolled.
This is a long conversation.
At the moment.
Long conversation here between the referees.
Not sure what's taking so long.
After the play, unnecessary roughness. Receiving team number 3. Personal foul. Face mask. Kicking team number 53. Those penalties all set. First down.
Let's go back to what.
So offsetting penalties for both the Buccaneers and
you see, that's
for the
ankle
Panthers.
right there of Baker Mayfield. So you watch this. He's going to get stepped on. That's Jadeveon Clowney. See him step on that ankle and just drive those cleats in there. That ankle twists, and that's the injury. And
Yeah, he was reaching for that right away. Here's another look at his reaction after.
yeah, right there.
Oh, man.
Those cleats on that ankle bone.
Ouch. Hope Baker Mayfield's okay as we see 1st down and 10 now for the Carolina Panthers offense at the 12-yard line. Bryce Young under center will hand it off to Hubbard, and Hubbard's tackled down, but he breaks the tackle and gets up to about a gain of 7 on the play.
Just get behind those offensive line, those guards and tackles.
As we're approaching 6 minutes left to go in this game, the Buccaneers trail 10-13 in the third quarter, I should say. 6 minutes left to go in the third quarter.
That little tight zone play by Chuba Hubbard, that's, they're real simplistic the way they run the football. It's not a lot of tricking you. It's just straight downhill, try to be more physical than you.
Now we see the Buccaneers come out here on defense on 2nd and 4. Bryce Young in the pistol formation, play action, and just gets rid of it as the Buccaneers were almost able to get there for the sack. And now that'll bring up 3rd down and 4. The Buccaneers defense needs to come up with the stop here, and this will set up the Buccaneers offense with some decent field position if they can make the stop on 3rd down and 4. As we see here on the replay, Bryce Young used the play action and was trying to get it out to his tight end, but Dobby, number 0, able to get in there and force the throw earlier than Bryce wanted to. Incomplete pass, and now 3rd down and 4. 2 for 9 on 3rd down for the Panthers. Ball's at the 18-yard line. Bucs showing blitz. They bring 5. Get home, and that's incomplete as the Buccaneers defense comes up big with the stop to force 4th down, and the Panthers will have to punt it deep in their own field position. But now we see Kyle Trask is putting his helmet on, getting ready to come out. Woo! This is not good, man, for the Bucs.
Trask was drafted in the 2nd round.
So now here goes the punt from the Carolina Panthers. Decent punt down to about the 33-yard line. That's where the Buccaneers will start as quarterback Kyle Trask now enters the game for the Buccaneers. Still have not got an injury update on Baker Mayfield as we are at 5 minutes, 32 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Bucs trail 10-13. Oh! So Baker Mayfield's right ankle got stepped on at the end of that play after the sack by Jadeveon Clowney, and man, I just hope Baker's okay. Oh, this is tough. Intensify says, you seen the weather in Buffalo? 2 feet of snow? Yeesh. That's a lot of snow, brother. A lot of snow. All right, looking at some scores around the league right now. The New Orleans Saints have tied the ball game up at 14-14. In the fourth quarter against the Rams. We also see the Philadelphia Eagles have the lead in the third quarter against the Baltimore Ravens, 14-12. Only other 2 games going on right now. So we'll see and wait for the Buccaneers to come back out here, and we'll have to see what backup quarterback Kyle Trask can do for this Buccaneers offense.
7 Eastern on Fox. Kyle Trask, former Florida Gator, 4 seasons. He's only played in 4 games. In 2002, regular season action in a game against Atlanta. He was 3 out of 9 in that game.
All right, Kyle Trask will now come out here to lead the Buccaneers offense, trailing 13-10 with 5 minutes and 32 seconds left to go in the third quarter. At the 33-yard line under center, hand it off to Bucky Irvin up the middle. Gets a gain of about 3 or 4 yards on that one. Oh, Baker Mayfield's walking around on the sidelines. That's a good sign for the Buccaneers.
Tampa Bay in control of things. He's like, no, I want to be out there.
Yeah, you look at Baker Mayfield, and they're going to need an army to keep him off the football field.
And that's awesome to see Baker Mayfield back on his feet as it's now 2nd down and 6 for Kyle Trask and the Buccaneers offense down at the 37-yard line. Trask in shotgun. Quick throw out to Bucky Irving, following his blockers, and he's almost there for a first down. And now here comes the man himself, Baker Mayfield, back out on the field. 3rd and 1 coming for the Buccaneers. Let's go. That's my quarterback. That's my quarterback right there, baby. Come on, Baker. 3rd down and 1. Baker Mayfield under center. We see Rashad White is the running back in the backfield. And they'll play action. Baker looking downfield, throws, and that's, oh no, intercepted! The Carolina Panthers defense returns the ball close to inside the 30-yard line.
2 interceptions.
Oh, that's tough.
Xavier Woods picks off this one.
Oh, that's tough. Xavier Woods with the interception. Baker Mayfield looking for his rookie wide receiver and doesn't even see the defender, just waiting there for the ball. Oh my goodness, man. Another mistake from Baker Mayfield. That's his 2nd interception on the day.
And he knew how to get the ball to Jalen McMillan. It was an inaccurate throw.
And the Buccaneers have just made mistake after mistake. And now at the 20-yard line is the Panthers offense. Bryce Young under center. And they'll hand it off to rookie running back Jonathan Brooks. He breaks through the line, and he's got almost enough for another first down for the Panthers.
Out of Texas, just came back last week from that ACL, and this will give you a lot of confidence.
Oh, man. As we see a rush there to the left side from the rookie running back Brooks, who gets a gain of about 9 yards on that rush, almost down to the 20-yard line for the Carolina Panthers offense, a gain of 9 yards. So 2nd down and 1 coming up for the Panthers. Bryce Young in shotgun. Blitz coming. They dump it off to the running back Brooks. And he's tackled down immediately by Levante David. An excellent tackle. And I believe that's going to be 3rd down and inches coming up for the Panthers.
That's right. Levante Davis said, hey, you may be able to run over a DB, but you ain't running over me. 13 years in the league, Levante David just is a great football player. And I'm telling you, hasn't lost a step. Talking to Todd Bowles.
So now 3rd down and 1 at the Buccaneers 11-yard line. The Panthers offense comes out with Bryce Young under center. They lead 13-10 in the 3rd quarter. And we see the play blown up by the Bucs, but they're not able to get to Bryce Young as the rookie Jonathan Brooks somehow makes the catch. And I don't know how Bryce Young was able to get rid of that football, folks, as he looked dead to rights. But he's able to make a quick move in the backfield to get away from the defender, number 92, Golston. Had him dead to rights and is just not able to bring him down for the sack. Nice play from Bryce Young, getting the ball out to his running back for a gain of 5 yards. And that brings up 1st and goal now for the Panthers offense at the 6-yard line. Now we'll see Bryce Young under center. Jonathan Brooks, the running back, he'll take the handoff and gets it down inside the 5-yard line, down to about the 4.
2 minutes to go in the third.
And now we're under 2 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Second down and goal coming up for the Panthers.
Four eyes, right? More and more opportunities, more and more attempts. Feeling good about putting that foot in the ground, cutting back there. You love it when a young player starts to get it, right? Starts to feel it, starts to play that role. And, man, there's going to be a nice 1-2 punch.
And here we go, second down and goal. Jonathan Brooks, the rookie running back, still in on this play. Bryce Young under center. And they barely get the snap off. Hand it off to Brooks, who's met in the backfield by Antoine Winfield Jr. And we see Jamel Dean come in to clean up the tackle. And that'll bring up third down and goal. A nice stop there from the Buccaneers defense on second and goal. Able to get in the backfield to stop Jonathan Brooks' momentum. So now third and goal coming up for the Panthers offense.
Hey, put it on your young quarterback. What can you do? He's made some plays. Had a touch.
Bryce Young will be in shotgun. Jonathan Brooks, the rookie running back, to his right. He'll actually go up to the line to help with protection. Bryce Young in shotgun. Bucs showing blitz. They send 4 people, but they get to Bryce Young. He's got to scramble to his right, gets rid of it, and that's incomplete as Leggett was out of bounds. And now a fourth and goal coming up here for the Panthers with 22 seconds left to go in the third quarter.
I'll tell you what, he put it the only place he could put it. Just ran out of real estate right there, but that's a really nice throw on the run under duress.
And now Billy Pinheiro, he hit from 47.
So now we'll see the field goal unit come out here for the Panthers for a 22-yard field goal attempt to take the lead up to 6, nearing the end of the third quarter. Kick is up and kick is good as the Carolina Panthers now take the lead 16-10 with 19 seconds left to go in the third quarter.
And now a special message from Walmart.
Intensify says, what do you think of Tucker? He missed another kick? Jeez. Yeah, not good for the Baltimore Ravens, I can tell you that.
The way he is wired, just the fun and love that he has for this game.
Oh, man. So now we'll see what Baker Mayfield can do, as he's got 2 really bad interceptions in this game. He's going to need to bounce back from that if he wants to lead the Bucs down here to get the lead. Another short kick. And a pretty decent return out to the 33-yard line from the rookie receiver Jarrett on the return.
The sack. Yeah, right here. Gets the step. Cleats just digging into the Achilles, and then he returns. He's trying to hit this crosser and doesn't see Woods sitting out there in the flat.
Well, you wonder, Mark, part of him running.
So here we go, first down and 10 at the 31-yard line for the Buccaneers. Baker Mayfield under center. He'll hand it off to Bucky Irvin, who makes a man miss, and he's able to get down to about a gain of 5 on that play, and that'll bring us to the end of the third quarter as the Tampa Bay Buccaneers trail the Carolina Panthers 16-10. But it's time to put them 4s up. 4s up. 4s up. It's the fourth quarter, chat. as the Tampa Bay Buccaneers trail 10-16. It's time to step your game up, Buccaneers. Let's go, Tampa Bay. Yeah, apparently Tucker has 3 missed kicks for the Ravens in their matchup against the Eagles, which is proving to be very costly as the Baltimore Ravens trail 12-14 against the Philadelphia Eagles. And the LA Rams have stretched their lead out as it's now 21-14 with just under 8 minutes to go in the fourth quarter for the Saints versus the Los Angeles Rams. Still got a big matchup coming up later on tonight for Sunday Night Football, as we will see the San Francisco 49ers travel to Buffalo to take on the Buffalo Bills. And man, it's supposed to be snowing. A lot of snow there in that matchup. Appreciate everybody hanging out in the chat. Thank you so much for all the support and love, guys. Blake in the chat, also a Buccaneers fan, says the defense and Baker need to get their shit together. Yes, they do. Oh no, 49ers going to be frozen, says Intensify. They got about 2 feet of snow inside the stadium. That's going to be crazy. All right, fourth quarter. We'll see what the Tampa Bay Buccaneers can do here. Trailing against the Carolina Panthers. They'll have to try to put up some decent offense here if they want any chance. This is a crucial game for the Buccaneers. Their chance to make the playoffs goes up to 61% with the win, but it goes down to 30% with the loss. So let's hope the Buccaneers can really switch things up around here.
The difference in the game. Baker does have a
All right, here we go. Baker Mayfield under center on 2nd down and 6. Ball's at the 35-yard line.
Has been the story.
Baker changes the play at the line of scrimmage. Toss play to Bucky Irvin to the right side. He's got a hole, and he gets enough for a Tampa Bay Buccaneer first down.
And it is a first down. Those numbers I mentioned, the points coming up, 3 sacks and the interceptions. They've held Baker Mayfield at just over 120 yards passing.
Yeah, it's amazing what they've been able to do. Shut down the run, and this was...
The defense for the Carolina Panthers has really been able to step up today with 2 takeaways and 3 sacks on the day. And now here goes Baker Mayfield, trailing 16-10. First down and 10 at the 41-yard line under center. They'll hand it off to Bucky Irvin again. That's 3 straight carries for Bucky Irvin as he gets inside the 45-yard line down to the 46. And that's a gain of about 5 yards on that rush play. 2nd down and 5 coming up for the Buccaneers offense.
They were of the same staff with the Rams. So this is a lot of familiarity. Canales, head coach of Carolina, coming over from Tampa Bay last year. Who knows who best?
Now 2nd down and 5. Baker Mayfield under center. The Buccaneers offense has Rashad White in the backfield. Play action. They toss it to Bucky Irvin on a reverse. He makes a move, makes a couple men miss, and gets enough for another Tampa Bay Buccaneer first down. Chat, can I get a, when I say Tampa, you say Bay. Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay. Come on, chat. What a move there from Bucky Irving. He makes a man miss. His shirt gets ripped once again, but he's able to get the ball up the field for a gain of 7 yards from number 7. As my wife is saying, Bay, as we see Bucky Irvin in the backfield now. 1st down and 10 at the 47. Play action. Baker Mayfield dumps it off to Bucky Irvin. He's got room to run. Makes another man missed. And that's another 1st down as Bucky Irvin is being utilized on this drive exclusively. That's his 4th straight touch. This time a reception for 12 yards all the way down to the Carolina Panther 35-yard line.
Exactly what they do. This looks like Tampa Bay right now, and we talked about it. Like when Baker is under the most.
Now we see Baker Mayfield starting to get more comfortable. Now we see Rachaad White in the backfield. Baker Mayfield under center. Ball's at the 35-yard line. 1st and 10. Play action. Baker Mayfield looking to throw. Dumps it off to his rookie wide receiver McMillan, who gets a gain of about maybe 2 yards on the play. J.C. Horn there with the tackle as we're under 12 minutes to go here in the ball game. As we are in the 4th quarter of this Week 13 matchup, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers trail 10-16, but they are marching down the field as they're at the Carolina Panther 32-yard line, 2nd and 7. Thank you, Intensify. All right, we see Baker Mayfield in shotgun. Bucky Irvin is the running back in the backfield. He'll take the handoff, going to the right, following his blockers, makes a spin move, and has another Tampa Bay 1st down. Wow. Just wow. Bucky Irvin is killing it on this drive, folks, as that's a gain of 10 yards on that carry to get the Buccaneers down to the 22-yard line.
His ability to understand blocking schemes. That's how he sets that up, just hugging, the backside.
Bucky Irvin following his blockers very well on these last few plays. Now Baker Mayfield under center on 1st and 7. They hand it off to Bucky Irvin again. He's met at the line of scrimmage, but somehow still able to get up the field for a gain of about 3 or 4 on that rush. And now 2nd down coming up for the Buccaneers. 2nd and 7.
It's impressive when you don't think of him in the same company as those three.
And entering here most yards per touch, Bucky Irvin is 4th on the list in the NFL, only trailing Saquon Barkley, Jahmyr Gibbs, and Derrick Henry. Now 2nd down and 7. Baker Mayfield under center. Rachaad White in the back. Play action. Baker looking to throw. Dumps it off to his tight end, Cade Otton, who's able to rumble for maybe a gain of a yard on that catch, as Xavier Woods was there immediately to make the tackle. So now 3rd down and long coming up for the Bucs at the 18-yard line of the Carolina Panthers, as we're now under 10 minutes to go in the 4th quarter. Buccaneers needing a touchdown to tie the game, and an extra point would give them the lead. A big 3rd down and 6 coming up for the Buccaneers. Baker Mayfield in shotgun. Rachaad White is the back in the backfield. Baker looking to throw, dumps it off to a quick wide receiver screen to Sterling Shepard, who fights his way down to the 5-yard line. And that's a big 3rd down conversion for the Buccaneers offense. They set up a wide receiver screen for Sterling Shepard on the left side of the formation. Offensive linemen get out into the middle to help set up the blocks, and Sterling Shepard does the rest, getting the ball down to the Carolina Panthers 6-yard line. Now 1st and goal for the Buccaneers. Baker Mayfield under center. Bucky Irvin, the running back, he'll take the handoff up the middle to the left, and that's a touchdown! Tampa Bay! Bucky Irvin with his 2nd touchdown of the game! Wow! Look at that. Bucky Irvin actually gets his 1st touchdown running to the left side of the formation, following his blockers perfectly, and gets the Buccaneers in the end zone to tie the game in the 4th quarter. What a performance from Bucky Irvin on that drive. Used exclusively, so much so, and now we'll see the extra point here to give the Bucs the lead. It's up and it's good. And the Buccaneers take a 17-16 lead in the fourth quarter, led by running back Bucky Irving on that drive, really helping the Bucs move down the field with his unique play set, being able to bounce around and make tacklers miss. Wow, just wow. That's an 11-play, 69-yard drive for the Buccaneers offense that took just over 6 minutes off the clock. And now the Buccaneers have a 17-16 lead with under 9 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Blake says, screw the refs. Yeah, I am not happy with the refs either, Blake. They have been making terrible calls, it feels like, all year long. Honestly, it's really, really sad, man. The one big mistake I believe the NFL keeps doing with these referees is they don't hire them full-time. At least if they were full-time, maybe they would be held to a different standard. You know, I mean, you see bad calls in every sport, but at least you see like a sport like the NBA that will come out and admit when the refs miss a call or review of when something happens. And sure, that doesn't take away from, you know, the game and the result. But the point is that these refs need to be properly trained because too many of them are making bad calls. They're making terrible calls, to be honest with you.
Come seek.
As Mark Schlereth mentioned a moment ago, he's up against it, needs to rally, competitive moment, he responds, and Baker Mayfield did with the help of Buccaneers.
Intensify, man, that's so nice of you, bro. Thank you, man. Jamie Walk says Bryce Young had a good game. Pretty decent game right now for the Panthers. Now the Buccaneers defense really has to step up here. And we see Irving had 8 touches on that drive for 62 total yards.
Happy about that too. They just waved. They went to check his ankle and he waved him off. He's like, "Get away from me!" Not till after the game. And this will come out to the 30. It's a touchback. Hey, this week NFL players wearing customized cleats in honor of the causes they support through My Cause, My Cleats. Visit NFL.com/MyCauseMyCleats to hear players' stories. They can bet on their custom cleats for charity. Learn more about how they're making a difference in their communities. It's a great cause. Players get to send that thought in a direction to help charities. Appreciate you helping out as well. Here's a look at some from in and around the league.
Yeah, really cool stuff. I know the players love that.
Chuba Hubbard in the back.
All right, we'll see the Panthers offense come back out on the field. Bryce Young in the pistol formation. He'll look to throw. Blitz coming, and the Bucs are able to get home on the sack. Number 94, Cansey with the play to back up Bryce Young and the Panthers offense. A big sack for the Buccaneers defense.
And I'm going to show you right now. Just a hand swat right there. You can see the way
Number 94 makes a huge play there and sacks Bryce Young for a loss of 9 yards on the play, just the same as his jersey number. So now the ball's at the 21-yard line, second down and 19, coming up for the Panthers. Bryce Young, play action, gets the ball out quick to Adam Thielen, who maybe gets the penalty yardage back, or I should say the sack yardage back. So third down and long coming up for the Panthers offense.
He's got 4 sacks in his last 3 games coming in. That was before that sack a moment ago.
Yeah, he's just been outstanding, and he's just built different. He's about 6 foot.
Calais Canty in 7 games this year, or Kalia Canty. He's got 6 sacks already this year in 7 games. So now 3rd down and 10 coming up here for the Panthers at the 29-yard line. Blitz coming from the Bucs, and they're able to hit Bryce Young, but he gets rid of the pass, and McCollum knocks it down for the Buccaneers defense in the secondary to force 4th down and 10.
Third-round draft pick. McCollum, a moment ago, Cansey delivered.
They're going to run a little game here around, and I tell you what, they're starting to feel it right now. You can see Nelson, he's coming around.
Number 98, Nelson, comes around the formation, and he's able to get to Bryce Young. Although Bryce Young delivered a nice pass, McCollum still gets in there with the hand to knock the ball down. Now the Buccaneers will get the ball back immediately. A fair catch from Palmer there, Trey Palmer. And that'll be kicker interference, or I do think returner interference.
It's like catch interference.
Flag on the play.
Trying to sort it out. This officiating crew is down their umpire. Insert the first half.
There's no foul for fair catch interference. Timeout.
And they'll pick up the flag and say there was no fair catch interference there from the Panthers. And now we'll see the Buccaneers offense come right back on the field immediately as the defense for the Buccaneers get a quick 3 and out. And now the Buccaneers have a chance to increase their lead here with 7 minutes, 18 seconds left to go. In the 4th quarter, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers lead 17-16. All right, guys, going over the stats right now. We'll go over the Panthers first. We see Bryce Young has 20 for 37 for 227 yards passing in this game. Buccaneers finally got their first sack on that drive. And then we see Chuba Hubbard has 9 carries for 34 yards. But as a team, the Carolina Panthers have 17 carries for 64 yards. So not a good rushing day for them. Tommy Tremble is still the leading target with 3 catches for 63 yards. But Adam Thielen has the most catches with 6 catches for 58 yards. And Xavier Legette has 4 catches for 53 yards as well. For the Buccaneers, Baker Mayfield, 14 of 25 for 149 yards. He has 2 interceptions, but does have a touchdown to Mike Evans, who has 5 catches for 70 yards in this game, leading all receiving getters. And then Bucky Irving has 19 carries for 88 yards and a touchdown. He's also got 3 receptions for 33 yards on the day. All right, going back to the chat here. Intensify says, congrats, dude. You're on track. Appreciate you, Intensify. I really thought I'd see more Barkley and Henry, but I suppose the top 2 rushing teams probably cancel each other out. You know what, man? Unfortunately, I just think that that's probably one of those things where the people calling the plays, they're overthinking it. And look at the Buccaneers on that last drive. Keep it simple. Keep trying to give the ball to Bucky Irvin. He'll make plays for you. Keep trying to give the ball to Derrick Henry and Saquon Barkley. They're going to make plays for you.
Saints just lost to the Rams. That's gone 5. Atlanta lost earlier at home to the Chargers. Bucs have a chance to create the tie. And again, Atlanta swept the Bucs head-to-head competition. So they would.
Now we see Baker Mayfield and Tampa Bay under center here at the 25-yard line. Bucky Irvin in the backfield. He'll take the handoff, goes up the middle, and gets a gain of about 5 yards on that rushing play, all the way down to the 30-yard line. 2nd down and medium coming up now for the Buccaneers. And Bucky Irvin, number 7, the rookie running back, has been so good today for this Buccaneers offense. Not only in the receiving game, but definitely running the ball, as he's had over 20 carries already in this game. getting close to 100 yards rushing, already over 100 total yards for the day. 2nd and 5. Bucky Irvin takes the handoff again up the middle, but this time only gets a gain of about 2. So 3rd down coming up here.
A narrow 1-point lead for Tampa Bay. That touchdown a moment ago by Irvin was their first lead.
So now 3rd down here for the Buccaneers.
Remember, this is a Buck team that averages 28.
Ball is now at the 30-yard line for Tampa Bay as we're approaching under 6 minutes to go in this ball game in the 4th quarter. Blake's right, we need a tutty. Baker Mayfield in shotgun by himself. Ball is snapped, blitz coming, nope, it's a 4-man rush, and that's Mike Evans with the clutch catch. 1st down, Tampa! Tampa! That's my wife. Let's go, Tampa Bay. So Mike Evans makes a nice catch there for 10 yards up to the 42-yard line. And now 1st down and 10 for the Bucs, as we're getting close to 5 minutes now to go in this ball game. Bucky Irvin in the backfield for the Buccaneers. They'll hand it off to Bucky Irvin, who goes up the middle, breaks a tackle, and gets a gain of about 5 there on that carry. So 2nd down and 5 coming up now for the Bucs.
We mentioned in that Giant game, but 10 straight 1,000-yard receiving seasons. Nobody started a career and has these numbers, but Jerry Rice is the record he's chasing overall.
I asked Baker Mayfield about it. He goes, he needs 99.5 yards per game to get 1,000. And, you know, it's more important to us as an offense, that's what Baker said, than it is to Mike Evans. He doesn't really care, but this offense cares.
Wow, the face mask of Mike Evans is actually dented. Holy crap. That's 2nd down and 6. Bucky Irvin, stiff arm, up the middle, in the open field. There goes Bucky Irvin down to the 10-yard line. And that's another Tampa Bay 1st down. Wow. Bucky Irvin taking over this game for the Tampa Bay Bucs. As we see on the replay, Bucky Irvin follows his blocks to the right side of the formation. Beautiful blocking from the offensive line for the Buccaneers. A stiff arm in the secondary to Woods. And number 7 breaks loose for a huge 43-yard gain to get the Buccaneers down to the 11-yard line. 1st and 10, Baker Mayfield hands it off to Bucky Irvin again, up the middle, bulldozing people down to the 4-yard line. Wow! Bucky Irvin just trucking 2 defenders over on that short run for about 6 yards. And now that's 2nd down and 4 for the Buccaneers offense down to the Carolina Panther 5-yard line.
That's what happens to defensive players when you just start leaning with that running game. These last 2 drives have been the Bucky Irvin show. And
wow, man.
Ball slinging out.
So now on these last 2 drives, Bucky Irvin has over 100 total yards on the last 2 drives. How about that, Intensify? I told you. I called it, Intensify. Hell yeah. A career high, 148 yards rushing for Bucky Irvin in this game. Wow.
Especially the red zone. That's where they've gone tonight. I really feel it's an advantage for us. As LeBron Ray is
Woo!
the sideline.
As a matter of fact, I even got a...
about the red zone in regards to how good they've been. It's really about the quick passing game, the screen game, getting out of Baker's
Oh, where's that? I gotta find the jersey.
Just run it down there. Not the biggest group up front, but play with leverage, come off the ball, move the line of scrimmage.
I actually have a number 7 jersey for the Bucs, but now we'll see Rashad White in the backfield on 2nd down and 4 at the 5-yard line. White takes the handoff, follows his blockers, and gets it all the way down to about the 1-yard line. So 3rd down coming up for the Bucs. It's 3rd and short. The Buccaneers have been running the ball down the Panthers' throats all game long.
Yeah, the highest paid offensive lineman in history is 5-year, $140 $8.6 million extension actually kicks in 2025. The Panthers, it's like...
And now the Carolina Panthers take their first timeout with 3 minutes and 13 seconds left to go in the game. What a game, guys. What a game. What a comeback from the Buccaneers.
Just gigantic at 6'5", 320. Built like, I mean, he's like a log all the way down. He's just straight up and down. Jumped out of the shallow end of the pool onto the concrete.
3 minutes, 15 seconds left to go. The Buccaneers, 3rd and 1 at the Carolina Panther 2-yard line.
Well, he's not allowed to be out of the water. That's why Oakley can't do it.
A yard gets him a first down. 2 gets him a touchdown.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'd hand it to White right behind Wirfs and believe that I'm just going to get it.
So now we see the Buccaneers load up on the left side of the line with 3 tight ends. Rachaad White's in the backfield. Baker Mayfield under center. Ball is snapped. Hand off to White. White, stiff arm, able to go around the defenders, but he gets tackled for a huge loss on that play. As the Carolina Panthers defense comes up big to force a 4th down for the Buccaneers. And wow.
You pull and it creates that separation there.
What a play there from the Carolina Panthers, able to blow up that and tackle Rachaad White for a huge loss on that play.
I'll tell you one thing Horn doesn't give enough credit for is the DB. Outstanding cover guy, but boy, he'll come up and hit you in the mouth. He'll come up and make a tackle.
Added to his leading all corners in the league with run stops. I mean, that was a loss. So now a 26-yard field goal.
So that's a 6-yard loss from Rachaad White. Goes all the way back to the Carolina Panther 8-yard line.
2-minute warning.
4th down and 6. So now the Buccaneers will attempt a field goal here to push their lead to 4 points. Chase McLaughlin in for the 26-yard field goal attempt.
He made for 27. This is from 26.
Kick is up and kick is good as the Buccaneers take a 20-16 lead with 3 minutes and 5 seconds left to go in the 4th quarter.
Now this for Progressive.
All right, guys, we'll see how the Buccaneers defense can close this one out.
And 1 timeout. So they don't get the touchdown. It's a big stop. Not surprising. There's Bucky Irving who did all he could do. 4 down when he got down there. They missed him down around the goal line.
Yeah, they certainly did, but I just don't like that. I don't like pulling on the goal line. We talked about this, and one of the reasons when you pull, it flattens out the path of the back. So instead of coming straight downhill, which they've been doing with Bucky Irvin, and what they did even with White on that carry before, now all of a sudden we're getting sideways to go straight ahead. So I've never been a big puller on the goal line. I just don't like how it flattens the path of the back.
So former offensive lineman Mark Slaris, who's calling the game, didn't like the call there on 3rd and 1 to pull the right guard when you have the goal line type play like that.
Had to hit within the landing zone, and I don't know, this could be a major mistake by the kick team. Trent Gill kicking this, not McLaughlin.
And unfortunately, that's a bad kick from Gill, the Buccaneers kicker. And now that puts the ball at the 40-yard line for the Carolina Panthers.
The goal on that, right? Yeah, was he trying to pop it up and just didn't get enough depth on it? Let's see. He's got to make it to the 20, right?
Yeah. Between the 20 or the best spot, right, is inside the 5 or the 10, unless you're going to kick it through the back for a touchback.
Wow.
That's a
All right.
First down at the 40.
First down at the 40 for the Carolina Panthers offense. Bryce Young in shotgun. He'll look to throw. Bucs bring a late blitzer, but that's tackled immediately after the throw from Bryce Young. As Trumbull, the tight end, makes the catch, but number 29 is there for the tackle, and that'll bring up second down and 10 for the Carolina Panthers offense.
Game-winning drive. It would be his third this season if he could pull it off.
QB Bryce Young has 4 game-winning drives in his career. So we'll see what he's able to do here for the Panthers offense in shotgun at the 40-yard line. Empty set. 5 wide receivers on this formation for Bryce Young in shotgun by himself. He'll look to throw. A late blitz comes from the Bucs again. This is completed to DJ Moore. Tackle made immediately from Nelson, number 98. And now that's third down and 3 as we're approaching the 2-minute warning. And looks like the Panthers are not going to be in a hurry here, and this will more than likely take us to the 2-minute warning.
I don't know if you've heard of him, Mahomes. And you leave time on the clock for Mahomes, and you know what you do, you lose. That's how it works.
And even sometimes if
and that's the 2-minute warning.
End up with a win if you follow me, and I hope that you do. 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter. Bucs with a 4-point lead, but Bryce Young and the Panthers.
The Tampa Bay Buccaneers have a 20-16 lead with 2 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. The Carolina Panthers now with the ball and a big third down and 3 coming up here for the Carolina Panthers and the Buccaneers defense. All right, guys, so going over the stats, and we could be close to the final stats here for the day for a lot of these guys. We'll go over the Tampa Bay Bucs. Baker Mayfield was 15 for 16 for 159 yards, 1 passing touchdown, and 2 interceptions. Bucky Irvin, the player of the game so far, 24 carries for 148 yards and a touchdown. We also seen him have 3 receptions for 33 yards. That almost pushes him in over 200 total yards for this game. Rachaad White with 8 carries for 32 yards. Unfortunately, with that 6-yard loss, that definitely hurt his fantasy day, as he's only got 1 catch for 2 yards as well. And he's in my fantasy league, so bummer there for Rachaad White. But we see Mike Evans having a very, very good game with 6 catches for 80 yards and a touchdown. Sterling Shepard has 2 catches for 33 yards. And we see Cade Otton also added 3 catches for 13 yards in this matchup as well. For the Carolina Panthers, who are not done yet, Bryce Young has 234 yards passing. He's also got 2 carries for 12 yards and a rushing TD. 9 carries for 34 yards as Chupa Hubbard's the leading getter in the backfield in the rushing game. Tommy Tuberville, the tight end, has 4 catches for 63 yards. Adam Thielen has the most catches with 6, but only for 58 yards. And both Leggett and David Moore have 4 catches respectively as well. Yeah, believe it or not, I just picked up Bucky Irving in one of my fantasy leagues this week and started him. I actually started him and Rachaad White, which was probably a mistake looking at it, but those were kind of my best couple options. All right, we're back from commercial, guys. As we're at 2 minutes to go here in this ball game. Third down and 3 coming up for the Buccaneers defense. Bryce Young in shotgun. He'll hand it off to Hubbard, and that's met at the line of scrimmage. I don't know. Chuba Hubbard's able to make a couple of guys miss and gets it right up near the first down marker at the 50-yard line, and they're going to give it to him. So now, clock is still ticking. Bryce Young in shotgun, already back up to the line of scrimmage. Buccaneers bring pressure again. They get it out to DJ Moore, who gets a gain of about 9 yards down to the 41-yard line. And we're under 1:30 left to go. Only 1 timeout remaining for the Carolina Panthers offense. It's second down and 1 at the 41. Bryce Young in shotgun. He's going to look to throw. Oh, it looks like they missed a false start on that play as the right tackle moved early, and the refs again miss another flag call here as we see the replay. Yep, number 72 flinched on the right side at the right tackle position right before the ball was snapped. And the refs missed it, but that's an incomplete pass intended for number 83. That was David Moore, the intended target, so incomplete. 3rd down and 1 now coming up for the Panthers. Bryce Young in shotgun. He'll toss it to Hubbard, and he's met in the backfield, breaks the tackle, and somehow stretches the ball across the 1st-yard marker. The Buccaneers defense had him dead to rights in the backfield for a loss, and Hubbard makes a guy miss and gets the 1st down at the 39-yard line, but we're under 50 seconds to go. 1st and 10. Bryce Young in shotgun will look to throw. Throws it out of the end zone, or I should say out of bounds. So incomplete. And I don't know how Chuba Hubbard broke 2 tackles to get the 1st down there, but now 2nd down and 10, 43 seconds remaining. 43 seconds remaining in this one.
Has a chance at having his first career 1,000-yard rushing season. But only 11 carries today.
Now we see here Bryce Young in shotgun, 2nd down and 10 at the 39-yard line. 43 seconds left to go. Bryce Young, blitz coming. Gets the ball out quick. That's Tupperville there with the catch down to about the 25-yard line. A 1st down for the Panthers, and they'll call the final timeout here with 36 seconds left to go. So the Buccaneers bring a big blitz there on that play. Bryce Young's able to get the ball out quick to his hot read. Tight end number 82. Tumber is on the right side, and he comes in from the right inside to the middle part of the field. A short route comes underneath, and he's able to get it all the way down to the 25-yard line.
Just understanding exactly where that ball is, and boy, you're lucky you didn't get a foul right there.
That was Antoine Winfield coming in on the...
And Antoine Winfield Jr., the safety, comes in for a big hit.
For the Buccaneer defense, it's allowed Bryce Young to have his best yardage.
Now Tommy Tupperville with 5 catches for 77 yards, the leading receiver getter for the Panthers offense. Ball at the 25-yard line, 1st and 10. Bryce Young in shotgun. Chuba Hubbard in the backfield. Ball is snapped. Bryce Young looking to throw. Under duress, steps up in the pocket and throws. And that's caught with 30 seconds left to go. Adam Thielen catches the touchdown pass to give the Panthers the lead. Oh, my. Oh, my. What are we seeing here, folks? Oh, my goodness.
Man, that is a young player coming of age. Bryce Young.
Wow. As Bryce Young leads the Panthers on a touchdown drive. Now the extra point is good to give the Panthers a 3-point lead. As it's 20-23 now with 30 seconds remaining in the ball game. Wow, man.
The pressure, climbs up in the pocket. J.J. Russell stops his coverage. He sees Bryce Young attack it. 51 right here. He quits getting depth, and there's the over by 19 Adam Thielen for the touchdown.
And Russell playing because of the injury to K.J. Britt. But remember, this began at the 40-yard line after a botched kickoff that didn't hit the landing zone and gave the Panthers the shorter field. Boy, that was as calm and convincing a drive as we've ever seen Bryce Young operate in.
I tell you what, every player talked to us about his post-game speech last week.
Wow.
And listen, if you don't believe in the kid, Chris, if he doesn't have something to him.
9 plays and 60 yards in 2 minutes and 35 seconds, and that's a 25-yard TD reception from Adam Thielen. Now the Buccaneers offense will have to look to do something here. With 30 seconds left to go, they do have 3 timeouts remaining. So we'll have to see if the Buccaneers offense can pull out some magic here, somehow get in field goal range to tie this game up.
Yeah, but if you go for 2, the field goal beats you, right? Instead of put a drive together, maybe kick a 55-yarder. That's not going to beat you. That's just going to tie the game. So it's a good decision by Dave Canales.
Out to the 30. Next Sunday, a huge doubleheader on Fox. The Panthers take on.
And here comes Baker Mayfield and the Bucs. And we'll see what they're able to do here. 3 timeouts, 30 seconds remaining.
Local listings. The game your area only on Fox.
Well, we said Baker Mayfield seems to play his best when games are on the line and he's under the most pressure. Here it goes.
So here we go. Baker Mayfield, 10 career game-winning drives in shotgun. Will look to throw. Looking downfield, gets the ball out. That's caught by Mike Evans, who gets it down all the way to the 46. And the Bucs will take a timeout. A nice catch there from Mike Evans. And that's a really good play all the way down to the 45-yard line. Beautiful catch from Mike Evans. Beautiful pass from Baker Mayfield. Timeout. 23 seconds left to go. The Buccaneers really only need maybe about 25 yards to get into field goal range.
800 career receptions. He's now the 41st player in NFL history with 800 catches or more, 7.
Congratulations to Mike Evans. He becomes the 41st player in NFL history with over 800 career receptions. Now we see here at the 46-yard line, Baker Mayfield in the Bucs. 1st down and 10. Baker in shotgun. Ball is snapped. Baker looking to throw. The Panthers send a blitz, and that's off the hands of Mike Evans. Oh, my goodness. Mike almost brought in a huge catch there from Baker Mayfield, but off the hands of Mike Evans.
And I'll tell you what, Bryce Young right there talking to Andy Dalton. I mean, there was no, just totally calm. There was no rise of...
So now 2nd down and 10 coming up for Baker Mayfield and the Bucs. Rashad White's in the backfield. Baker Mayfield in shotgun. Baker's going to look to throw. Steps up in the pocket. Breaks away from a sack. He's going to scramble. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down and some. Woo! Baker Mayfield limping a little bit after that run there. And now we have 11 seconds left to go in the ball game. After that scramble of 10 yards from Baker Mayfield. And he gets it down to the Carolina Panther 43-yard line.
And look at Baker just take off with that ankle injury, getting maximum yardage here. He sticks the ball out as he crosses over and be out of bounds.
The 1st down. Trying to get his 11th career game-winning drive. Hoping for his first this.
11 seconds left to go. Buccaneers trail by 3. Baker Mayfield in shotgun. The Panthers bring another blitz. That's Sterling Shepard with the catch, and the Bucs will have to call a timeout immediately. But they get within field goal range with that kick. And now we'll see how many seconds are on the board, and he could be sending out Chase McLaughlin here for the game-tying field goal. What a play from Baker Mayfield, scrambling there to get the Bucs the necessary yardage they need, and then he gets a quick pass out.
Put some time back on the clock. It looks like they're discussing that because the timeout was called right away. But is that enough time?
So they put 2 seconds back on the clock. So 6 seconds remaining in this game. 2nd and 5. The Bucs still have 1 timeout remaining.
This is risky. One timeout left.
Going to the sideline, little quick hitch.
Baker Mayfield in shotgun. He'll look to throw a quick catch to Sterling Shepard. He catches it, and that's a timeout. What a big throwing catch from Baker Mayfield to Sterling Shepard to get an extra 5 yards. And now we'll see Chase McLaughlin with the game on the line come out for the game-tying field goal with 3 seconds remaining. What a drive from Tampa Bay Buccaneers quarterback Baker Mayfield, leading this offense down the field for this field goal attempt. And folks, this is all you can ever ask for as a sports fan, is for your team to have a chance. And we'll see here a field goal attempt from the Tampa Bay Buccaneers kicker. Ball's at the 38-yard line. So officially a 51-yard field goal attempt from Chase McLaughlin. Game on the line for the Buccaneers to send this into overtime. Ball is snapped. Kick is up. It's got the distance, and it's good! The Tampa Bay Buccaneers tie this ball game with no time remaining, and we're going into overtime! That's my quarterback! Way to go! Baker Mayfield driving the boys down the field with 30 seconds to go to get the 51-yard game-time field goal. Let's go! We're now tied 23-23 heading into overtime.
Of course, the overtime rules will set those up for you. By the way, Tampa Bay has struggled in overtime this year. The coin toss determines. Both teams will have an opportunity to possess unless there's an initial touchdown.
Both teams will have an opportunity to possess the ball.
Woo! All right, be right back, guys.
There's a defensive score, or the first team that has possession possesses the ball for their entire 2 minutes. 4-quarter time rules will be in effect. Each team will have 2 timeouts. All replays will come from the replay booth upstairs. Any questions? All right. This is what we use for the coin toss. Hands. The other side tails. Hands. The other side tails. Tampa Bay, your division team. What is your choice? His choice is hands. It is hands. You win the coin toss.
And the Buccaneers do win the coin toss, and they are going to be getting the ball to start overtime. Woo! What a game, guys! What a game! Woo!
Hey, Jake, will State Farm.
Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Woo! Woo-wee! Chat, this game is crazy. Jamie, I did not doubt your Eagles at all, my friend. That's for sure. I just thought maybe in this one, the Ravens might be a little bit more prepared for a top-notch team. But congratulations to your Eagles. They get a big victory and now get 10 wins on the season. So, hey, best of luck to your Eagles moving forward. Wow. Woo! Hey, that's for sure. Defense definitely stepped up. And that was definitely one of my points I made, Jamie. If you check my preview for this week, I'm telling you, man, that's what I was saying, is that this Eagles defense is legit. And the fact that they were able to really shut down Lamar Jackson and the top offense in the NFL, that's saying a lot for this Eagles team.
NFC South.
All right, here we go. Officially the start of overtime for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And we'll see a return here from Sean Tucker. And he's only able to get it up back to the 19-yard line. And that's where the Buccaneers will start their first possession of this overtime. And the Buccaneers can win this game if they score a touchdown here. But we got a flag on the play. Oh, no! A personal foul penalty on the Carolina Panthers.
Carolina suffered a similar penalty at the end of the first half. This will move the ball up to the 34, and if we have the video of that, we'll show it to you because that's a big penalty. And yeah, that is huge. Came late.
So now we see the Buccaneers get set up with excellent field position here. Ball's at the 34-yard line for the Buccaneers to start overtime. Baker Mayfield under center, handed off to Rachaad White up the middle for about a gain of 4 or 5 on the play.
Love it. Go right back to what got you this week, what you did in that second half.
Thank you guys for liking and subscribing to Tim Reynolds Show. We are in overtime. Game tied 23-23. And here comes Bucky Irvin, the player of the game thus far. Woo!
Were stagnant during the course of the entirety of the first half and most of the third quarter as well.
All right, 2nd down and 6. Ball at the 38-yard line. Baker Mayfield, play action, looking downfield, throws. Baker Mayfield completes that to the rookie, McMillan. Jalen McMillan with the huge catch and a gain of 22 yards for the Buccaneers as they're marching down the field and are now on the Carolina Panther 40-yard line.
Josie Jewell's carrying him, right? Carrying the over to watch him whip right back outside. Beautiful throw by Baker Mayfield.
They put a linebacker on the rookie wide receiver, and Jalen's able to make that a mistake. Ball now on the 40-yard line. Baker Mayfield under center. He'll hand it off to Bucky Irvin. And Bucky Irvin adds to his total on the day with the 4-yard rush there. 2nd down coming up for the Buccaneers.
Wrapping up week 13. You see it with the Lions and the Eagles. Seahawks winning. Falcons losing. Minnesota rallying to win. And in the hunt there, Arizona now at 6-6. The Rams beat New Orleans. They're 6-6. And the Bucs want to get there as well. Tampa Bay trying to make the playoffs for the 5th straight year. Trying to win their division for the 4th straight year.
All right, here we go. 2nd down and 6. Baker Mayfield in shotgun. Panthers bring a delayed blitz. Mayfield bounces around, but gets tackled down and sacked by the Panthers defense. And that's a huge loss on the play. Baker tried to make some moves here to get out of the sack after the delayed blitz. He steps up, moves around the pocket, and should have probably just got rid of the football. But now 3rd down and 14 coming up for the Bucs. And that sack, unfortunately, pushes them right out of field goal range as they're now on the 44-yard line. Baker Mayfield looking to throw out of the shotgun, dumps it off to tight end Cade Otton, who gets it up back to the 37-yard line. So now 4th down coming up for the Bucs. And we'll see a field goal team come out.
And on 4th down, here comes McLaughlin, who made from 51 a moment ago to push it into overtime.
So now 4th down and 7. Ball's at the Carolina Panthers 38-yard line. A 55-yard field goal attempt from Jason McLaughlin to give the Buccaneers the lead in overtime. He's 3 for 3 in this game. Ball is snapped. Kick is up. And no good, as that's wide left. And that's not good for the Buccaneers.
just inside, a little low, gets it up, and boy, I tell you what, such precision when it comes to the snap, the hold, and the kick. And even a little off, even though you get it up, it just throws the timing of that off ever so slightly, and McLaughlin just pulled it a little bit.
Boy, the Panther defense.
Wow.
It looked like the Bucs were moving in. That sack of Baker Mayfield.
So now a field goal can win the game for the Carolina Panthers. So the Buccaneers defense need to come up big here. Carolina at the 45-yard line. Bryce Young under center. Bryce Young scrambling to his right side. He's going to look to run and gets out of bounds after a gain about 5 yards from the quarterback.
It's a wise decision. See, he had a receiver down there breaking deep, but don't take any chances with the football. You got a short field. Field goal wins it for you.
And if you tuned in late, Carolina's kicker, Eddie Pinheiro, missed 2 kicks today.
All right, here we go. Panthers 2nd down and 5. Blitz coming from the Bucs, and Bryce Young has to get rid of the ball quickly. So now a big 3rd down and 5 coming up for the Buccaneers defense. They need to get a stop here to give the Buccaneers offense a chance to go down and win the game.
Todd Bowles and his coaching style, bringing pressure. Last 2 plays.
Come on, Tampa. Come on.
They're living by the blitz right now because
all right, here we go. Bryce Young on 3rd down and 5. And a timeout called by Carolina. Ball's at the 50-yard line as we're 5 minutes, 54 seconds left to go in overtime.
I mentioned Pinheiro. He made from 47. But then wide left from 38. Missed from 45. And he made from 26 and 22. So 3 out of 5 for the day.
All right, so we're in overtime. 3rd down and 5 coming up for the Carolina Panthers offense. A huge 3rd down at the 50-yard line. The Buccaneers defense needs to come up with a big stop here.
the clock comes into play as well. You've got the 2 timeouts, 5:54, but you got to convert here.
Next score will win this game after the Buccaneers missed a 55-yard field goal on their first possession of overtime. Ball at the 50-yard line. Bryce Young in shotgun. Hubbard, the running back, in the backfield. The Bucs are showing blitz, and they bring a huge blitz to Bryce Young. He gets rid of it, and Adam Thielen somehow! How did he make that catch? What the hell? What was that? A one-handed grab from Adam Thielen.
Because all Adam Thielen needs is one hand, 3rd down and 5. Critical moment, facing the blitz. Just give your receiver an opportunity to go out there and do something special. That is the kick.
So now 1st down and 10 at the 34-yard line after that pass play from Bryce Young, a gain of 16 yards. They hand it off to Chuba Hubbard. And fumble! There's a fumble! The Buccaneers defense gets on it! And yes, the Buccaneers come up clutch with that turnover! Yes! Yes! Oh my! Wow, wow, wow. Anthony Nelson causes the strip, and that ball is out, and the Buccaneers have recovered it. And now the Buccaneers offense will have a chance. Wow.
review here, but Anthony Nelson called the headiest player by his head coach Todd Bowles for, not a star, not a headliner, but does whatever they need him to do.
There he is.
Maybe the play of the game.
Yeah, there he is, and you see him tackle the football, just rip that thing out.
That was all effort. Now the Buccaneers offense takes over at the 29-yard line. Baker Mayfield under center. 5 minutes to go in overtime. They hand it off to Rachaad White. He gets a gain of only 2 yards on the play.
Next score wins. Nobody scores. It's a tie.
Second down and 8. After that 2-yard run from Rachaad White. Ball's on the 29-yard line. Or the 31-yard line for the Buccaneers. Second down and 8. Baker Mayfield in shotgun. Play action. Baker looking to throw. Downfield. That's caught by Mike Evans, who gets it down to the 48-yard line. That's a huge first down. Tampa! Tampa! Bang! Woo! I'm losing my voice and I don't care. What a catch from Mike Evans, who's now over 100 yards on the day with that catch. And the Buccaneers will call a timeout as they're now up to the Carolina Panther 48-yard line. We're at 3 minutes, 44 seconds left to go in overtime. What a game, folks.
This is a Bucs defense, and this is a Todd Bowles takeaway.
Yeah, it certainly is. And there it is, Anthony Nelson just grabbing on.
Anthony Nelson with the play of the game thus far, ripping out the ball from running back Chuba Hubbard and forcing the fumble, the much-needed turnover for the Buccaneers defense. And that definitely saved the game for the Bucs. As now they have a chance here at the 48-yard line, marching down the field. They only need to get in field goal range. But man, would a touchdown be so sweet here. And Baker is baking, that's for sure. Handoff here to Rachaad White on 1st and 10. Up the middle, breaks free. Stiff arm, down the field. Rachaad White all the way down to the 9-yard line as Rachaad White gets the Buccaneers in prime field goal position. Yeah! Look at that. As Rachaad White takes the handoff, goes to the left side, follows his blockers, and he's able to get a gain of 38 yards on that rushing play down to the Carolina Panther 10-yard line. Woo! Woo! Wee!
Baker takes the knee. The clock is running, and it looks like they're just going to bring out.
And Baker Mayfield takes a knee to set up McLaughlin for this field goal attempt to win the game.
An incredible game. Underdog Carolina. Error-free.
Let's go, Tampa Bay. 30-yard field goal attempt coming up for the Buccaneers here to win the football game. And it's good! The Tampa Bay Buccaneers get the victory in overtime, coming back with only 30 seconds left in the game to tie it at 23-23 in regulation, and the defense comes up big with a turnover in overtime as the Buccaneers hit the game-winning 30-yard field goal to win 26-23. What a game! Final stats for the day. We see For the Carolina Panthers, Bryce Young, 298 yards passing with the touchdown. Chuba Hubbard with 12 carries for 43 yards, but has the fumble in overtime that proves to be costly for the Panthers. And we see Adam Thielen with 8 catches for 99 yards and a touchdown. Tommy Tupperville, the tight end, has 5 catches for 77 yards as well. But the Panthers come up short to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers as Baker Mayfield goes 21 for 33 for 235 yards and a touchdown, but does throw 2 interceptions. But Bucky Irvin is the MVP and the player of the game here from Tim Reynolds Show, as we see the rookie running back had 25 carries for 152 yards and a touchdown, and Rashad White also had 11 carries for 76 yards, including the big 38-yard run to set up the game-winning field goal in overtime. And we also see Mike Evans has 8 catches for 118 yards and a touchdown to lead all wide receivers as the Tampa Bay Buccaneers get the victory and now are tied with the Atlanta Falcons at 6-6 for the NFC South Division lead. Guys, this has been Tim Reynolds Show's live play-by-play of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the Carolina Panthers in Week 13 as the Buccaneers get the win 26-23 in overtime. Thank you guys for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. Please make sure you like and subscribe to the channel, and thank you guys so much for all the support here. I lost my voice. This has been so awesome. Thank you from the bottom of my heart, guys. Happy Thanksgiving to you and your family, and I hope you guys had a terrific holiday weekend, and thanks for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. Love you guys. Thank you guys. Peace out. This has been Tim Reynolds Show. Make sure you like and subscribe.